Well, this is a fun one.
One, one, two, if I want you to so test me.
Oh man, he muted himself. That was cute.
Yeah, that was the most we've heard all evening.
I know. I'm waiting. I thought Sam was gonna like, hey guys, like say something because it's on YouTube, but I haven't seen anything from him.
Yeah, he must be working.
I
Yeah,
guess.
I definitely thought I was muted until I seen somebody starting to laugh.
Okay. It was very wholesome, very cute. And we don't have Todd, Mr. Outgoing, to start a conversation and drum up anything. I texted him, I was like, are you gonna come in here?
Yeah, geez.
I said, I think Sam's busy.
Yeah. What's going on, Terry? How's the whitetail hunting going?
Horrible.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
man.
bad, huh?
I mean, if I want to put little spikes on the wall, I would be set.
Yeah.
hmm
I've got the next 3 days to hunt, but we're supposed to have almost an inch of rain tomorrow.
Oh, geez, yeah.
But I'm going, I don't care. It's better than work.
Not wrong. It's been tough. I spent probably the last 2 weeks since I got back from New York. I've been hunting pretty much every day in Ohio, and I'll get bucks at real early in the morning, or 2 a.m. Can't get them to daylight. So.
That's the way it's been in Indiana too the last week.
Yep, it's tough. It really is.
It's that
Sucks
time
in
of year.
Michigan too.
Yeah. I don't know if Todd sent me a picture yesterday. He shot a doe. He's wearing a pink little pretty sweatshirt.
Of course he was. I could have shot a three-legged doe.
I did that a month ago.
We have a resident tripod. She's kind of funny to watch though. She came in the other day just hauling into my food plot, and she only has like half her back leg and one full back leg, so she can't stop worth a crap. And I heard something running, and then I just saw a bunch of flashes of white, and she couldn't stop, so she just threw herself down the hill. And she
Oh,
stands
geez.
back up and walks in. It's like, all right.
So is that something she was born with and you've been seeing her feed there for years, or hit by a car or something?
We don't really know. She showed up two years ago, I think, 2 or 3. And she gets around just fine. She always has a fawn.
Really?
She's got like from the hock down is gone, so she'll walk on. She like dips her leg down and walks on her little stump. It's not infected. She gets around great. She produces healthy fawns every year.
Well, I bet the
More
chasing
power.
stage is fun for her.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I can
Hobble
attest
on
it
3 legs,
sucks.
I
defenseless.
know my
I can
dad's
tell
like,
you from
she's in.
experience that sucks.
Yeah. Sorry, Terry.
It's all right. Bring it on.
Yeah, but at least you're
you by no means.
borderline
But
bionic now, Terry.
That's what I said. I'm just telling people that I put the deer down to make it a prosthetic leg.
You know? I love those
Oh,
AI videos you make. How it sticks right in with that jumping out of a tree stand and this, that, and the other. I always
Yeah,
laugh when I see it.
I'm sure that's actually going to happen one day, though.
We got a guy at work. He's a vet. He's not huge on hunting, but he said if he ever got the opportunity to do anything, the only thing he'd ever want to do is to boar hunt with a knife. And that's exactly how that would play out. And I'm like, that you can try it all you want. Not my cup of tea, but
I can just say stabbing a boar with a knife is probably one of the biggest adrenaline rushes you'll ever have.
of course Lawson's done it. Here we go. Let's hear it.
I think they do. There is an outfitter down south that does that.
Well, he is from Arkansas, so
Yeah, it's I've pretty much killed. If you can imagine how to kill a hog, I've pretty much done it.
Fair enough.
They're
I bet
just
Lawson's got a Crocodile Dundee knife.
well, I had to use one on a deer the other night that I helped track, and it got a little hairy. But the hogs, when they came in down south, they just exploded in Arkansas. And I mean, I hate to sound kind of what do you say, cliche, but you kind of get bored of doing the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
So we went from shooting them when they'd come across the field with a gun to running dogs to going up and grabbing them. And you got to have two people to stab one. You got to flip it over and to stab it to kill it. And it's, I don't know, it's a, you go on a 200-pound boar. It's interesting.
But we were talking about that when I was down in Texas in the spring with Sam and Chad Jones and those guys, because it was like my whole purpose in going down there was to shoot a hog. And they were like, well, it's kind of an everyday occurrence for us. I was like, well, we don't have them in Indiana, so I'm coming down to make the most of it. But Chad and I were kind of talking off to the side. He was like, dude, you can come down here and shoot as many pigs as you want. He was like, I get tired of shooting them. It's kind of boring at this point. I'm like, well, say the word.
Yeah, shoot. Other than stabbing, the funnest time I ever had was I was putting a pipeline down in Livingston, Texas. This had been like 12 years ago, but the landowner called me and asked if I'd be interested in hog hunting. I said absolutely. When I showed up, he had a helicopter sitting there.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you can get 4 or 5 guys together, and it it's like 5-6 grand, or it used to be. I don't know what it is now. It's worth
Texas.
every single penny.
That'd be a good time. That would be a good time. Anthony, how's it going in PA for you, buddy?
The season's over tomorrow.
What?
Didn't shoot nothing.
didn't shoot nothing.
Went out tonight, seen 2.
Not from lack of trying.
Yeah. So there'll be a 1
at
week
least you've seen the sun.
bear season and then into rifle.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the veteran that one will be here when PA opens up.
Yep.
Oh, really?
That's the first weekend. Yep. Yeah, it's opening weekend, I think.
You guys got everything scheduled out for that? Are you still looking for help?
I think we're good up to this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just got to find a deer.
I was gonna say I didn't know if you had all your sponsors and stuff filled. If Sam got that taken care of.
I think up on our end, I think we kind of got it close to being wrapped up. I think he was waiting on a couple things down there, and then hopefully in the next week we can kind of get everything ironed out.
Good deal.
Definitely looking forward to it. The guy that won has never hunted a day in his life.
Really? Do you know where he's from?
He lives in Detroit. I think Mike was actually on the phone call when they called to tell him he won, and I'm pretty sure he said like he lived like a mile or something from where they videoed the 8 Mile Eminem movie.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
That's good.
Yes.
I mean, he's never hunted in his life.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, never always wanted to, but never had the chance or places to go or equipment. So
That's good.
yeah, it's
I'm
gonna be
just
cool.
saying it took a lot of pressure off me and Mike because I mean my man shoots a 85-inch 8 point. It's gonna be a buck of a lifetime, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Put him on one, make sure he has a good time. I mean, that's all you can really ask for. Are y'all still gonna try to shoot some coyotes too while you're at it?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna. It's gonna be a busy 3 days with him for sure.
I assume the primary deal is trying to get him on a deer.
Yeah, we have a couple farmers up here that are just loaded with deer, so we're kind of thinking maybe the first night let him go in there and shoot a doe. I mean, you never know, a buck could walk in, but we're kind of thinking maybe we can get him on a doe and kind of get the first kill or
Right. The
the
jits
first
out of
shot jitters out, or man, I'm coming on this trip and I would like to take something home. You know what I mean?
right. Absolutely.
That's actually I
Yeah,
don't do hardly any rifle hunting besides coyotes and doe management. So me and Mike were talking. I just loaded up four of my guns and gonna go sight him in and let him pick out which one he wants.
There you go. Good deal.
yep.
Definitely looking forward to it though.
I think him just harvesting something is going to be, a great memory, considering he's never been hunting before and he just wants to. He's always wanted to try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
So that's good.
we wound up getting a guy up here locally has, and honestly, I kind of feel bad because I didn't even know they existed, but he has Airbnb cabins. And they're like a true like lodge fill, all log cabin. They got a hot tub on it, and he actually donated it to us for the weekend. So it's gonna, rather than feeling like a hotel stay, it's gonna actually be in a lodge filling.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. That'll just help with the experience. What's the address to the Airbnb? I'll wait in the hot tub.
Yeah, I gotta get the all the information so I can get it posted because it's super nice lodging and it's gonna be kind of central located on all the farms we're gonna try to hit, whether it be coyote hunting or deer hunting. You know, it's kind of I kind of felt bad because I didn't even know they existed, but they're nice.
You just be careful sending that address out. Anthony be sitting in the hot tub with the Slim Jim in his mouth waiting on y'all.
Yes, a Slim Jim and my American Eagle Silkies.
That's it, folks.
Well, I'll send him one in Detroit. He'll fit right in. No, me and Mike definitely have been lucky with all of our local support here. We've had a lot of good people come in and helping us out with it.
Good deal. Well, if y'all need anything else, don't hesitate to reach out. Get y'all prepped up, ready to go.
I'm off that first week, so is it just the weekend hunt?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
going to be
Friday
here
to Sunday.
five, six, 7.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I got to wait
Yeah,
for
we
my
got
kids. I can turn my video back on.
we got plane tickets. I think Robert will be here at like 9:30, 9:45 Friday. So that'll be cool. We can get him and we can go to the range and shoot. And if anything else he needs, there's a local outdoor store in town. He said he would, get him fitted up with whatever he would need, clothing or scent killer spray or whatever. So
Right.
yeah, it's going to be cool. It's we've got tons of positive feedback and a lot of support. So I'm really excited. It's going to be a hunt to remember for sure, especially for him. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome, especially when you got the community around you to support you.
yeah, yep.
That's good.
Is he bringing his own rifle?
He owns no rifle.
I didn't hear you.
He doesn't own a rifle.
What's he going to be shooting?
One of ours. So I'm gonna give him like a option of like 4 or 5, and Mike's gonna bring a couple, whichever one he likes. feel like I'm getting a lot of echo.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that.
Allegedly, Todd's gonna be on here before 8:30.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He said, "We are leaving the bar in 5."
Oh Jesus!
Southside.
That was at 8:13.
Who would have thought?
Where's Ryan at when we need him?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I went there. They got good food. I'll back him on that.
Where'd you go?
Southside.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
good stuff.
it was.
I was
great.
waiting for you to chime in, Ryan, but I didn't hear you.
I was just minding my own.
I figured you had a smart comment.
I mean, you always have to, but what the hell?
Yeah. Sometimes you got to bite your tongue, huh?
Yeah, you just, you know.
Tell you what, you got a giant on camera up there. Big
I've
old
got a couple.
West Virginia 11 pointer with a kicker.
I know. I'll probably see it tomorrow. It's probably the only one that I see. And we'll take some rings and see if I can toss them on his antlers. You know, the guy that tried to poach the deer that I was after last Friday, it showed up 2 days later. So thank God he can't shoot good.
Is
Yeah.
that the guy walking past with his rifle?
Yeah.
Did you get him?
No, I've got
find
3
him?
names. The game warden's investigating. He's actually done some door knocking. So we've got a lot of fillers out. So everybody in the area knows that the game warden's on it. So
Good. Get him. I hate people like that.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than putting all that time and effort into it, and then somebody trespasses on where you've worked hard to get permission. That's kind of how you lose farms right there.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eventually, the landowner just gets tired of the drama, and they say, "Well, there's nobody can hunt."
Yep. We get plenty of that around here.
Yeah, I see it happen quite a bit. It's really kicked off because the nighttime coyote hunting's kind of exploded over the last, say, year and a half. And you see it a lot where people are like, you know what, I just don't even want to deal with it because so many people are coming. Then this person or that person's texting and mad that this person's hunting, or it becomes it kind of feel like you're back in high school worrying about who's starting on the football team.
Right.
We have a situation like that. Our neighbor, she's older, but she has the neighboring 90, and it's a cornfield this year, unfortunately for me. And she'd rather donate her land to the county before she let anyone hunt on it.
Oh
Because
wow.
she doesn't want to deal with it. She barely lets her nephew hunt
I'm gonna
it.
be in there. You're not going to sleep, are you?
Not yet,
It
Terry.
was
Not yet.
Not yet, Terry. It was just getting started, buddy.
Hey, I got a 2 a.m. get up in the morning.
You might be checking into Airbnb closer to the station.
Them old mountain country roads are rough when it's pouring rain at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Also, is it not late for corn to still be up right now? Like the farmer who leases her fields hasn't cut the corn yet.
Depends how much rain you got, how much moisture's still in the corn.
It keeps raining. I told the guy the other day, I said, you might as well cut it now before it rains again. And then it rained again.
Hmm.
And I don't know what he thinks. It's not going to get any drier. I can tell you that.
They'll get a lot of times once it gets so late in the year, they'll leave it standing until the seed adjuster comes out so they can get an insurance check for it.
Right. At that point in time, they're better off collecting the insurance and trying to turn it in. I mean,
Yep.
Oh, so
Yeah,
I'm screwed.
Talking about that, one of the farmers that has property up near the hill, where Mike and them went, I just found out, I drove past there the other night, and he's got about 60 acres still standing.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna plan to get up there, and because them deer, it's on a huge hill, and then it's just like a plateau, and it seems like they just pile in there. So I was like, hey, he's like, yeah, go ahead. I gotta
There you
try to get
go.
up in there. I gotta try to get in there.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything because it's still up and they hide in there. And I pretty much have a food plot like 100 yards off the southwest corner of it, right? And I can see their runway where they come in and out, but it's still like 150 yards from me, and they just live in the corn. They refuse to come out. Like I was at full draw on a 9 point in the middle of October, and a little heartbroken still, but I haven't seen them since.
Mm, that's a tough pill to swallow.
It was
Or you could
hard.
be like me and shoot a giant buck yesterday with a gun and not find it. I mean, I'm pissed.
You
Oh my
shot one
God.
yesterday?
Yeah,
Sort of.
yeah,
We tried.
I'm pissed.
What are
So
you using? A pellet gun?
I should,
Hey, sounds
yeah,
like you need to stick with a bow in your hand, buddy.
I should be. No, I screwed up. I screwed up. It was my fault, and you know, I should have had the scope dialed out more, but I didn't realize it was dialed like all the way in.
Hmm.
So when he came, he was probably 70 yards. And I use a Savage 220 20 gauge. So I'm good at like 150 all day. So it's like it's a tack driver. Wherever I put it, it goes. And my downfall is he was moving across the cornfield and I pulled up on him and I just put it like right because how do I say this? It was so zoomed in.
You
I
just seen
seen
brown.
no, I seen the crease and I was thinking, I'm right at the crease, shoot there. Well, I couldn't tell if I was high crease or low crease, but I should have stopped, zoomed it back out, and then did it. But he was kind of like, not trotting but he was just walking. But
Yeah.
they'll cover straight down the middle of the field. It was like my omen. It's like right here. Here he is, just so I shot, bam, he hits the deck right on the ground. And I go to eject the shell and it gets stuck. And he's laying on the ground. So he's laying there like probably 8 seconds. And I'm trying to get the thing, and I just finally got it out. It like stuck in the chamber halfway. I put the new one in and I look up and he takes off.
You did what we call spine shock. He'll live to see another day.
That's why I'm happy. That's the only reason I'm happy. So he ran across the field. He ran down through the thicket, past the guy's camera, which I have a picture of, and I shared it with Anthony and Mike. He must have hit the creek bottom. I went over 1,000 yards in that direction this morning. I didn't find blood, nothing. I said he'll live. So yeah.
I probably get starting Monday. I'll probably get a minimum of 50 to 60 calls from Monday till Sunday of, man, I shot this buck. He hit the ground, and then I can't find anything. I was like, was he moving? Well, a little bit. So why didn't you shoot him again? There's
Yeah.
stories like yours where he's gun jammed, whatever. But I mean, usually
I
nine
went-
times out of 10, you'll never. It's just like hitting one in the shoulder with a bow.
Yeah. No, he hit the deck hard, man. And I heard the air come out like whoof, like I thought it was his exhale of his lungs,
Yeah,
but it really wasn't. So like if I could have if that would have not stuck on me, I would have been able to pull up and put one while he was laying there.
right.
And oh my God, I just was like, but that was my own stupidity because I rushed the shot and I should have took the time to zoom the scope back out. For some reason, it was on 9. Like I don't know if I have no idea. And yeah, so like when I put it right on him, I'm like, shit. It's like, oh, there's the crease, boom, and it was too high, and that's so live and learn. Live and learn. We're not perfect, but I
I
probably
had
should have.
such bad luck when I was a kid with a 20 gauge slug. Because where I grew up, you could only slug gun hunt, and I couldn't tell you. I bet you I shot 10 deer before I finally killed one. I think every one of them I was just shooting them high,
Yeah.
just open
That's like
sight and being a kid, and just didn't really know no better, I guess. I started shooting buckshot and I got a lot better.
I
Not
still shoot
recommended for
the
you viewers out
same.
there.
No, no. this, I'm past the time of getting in trouble for it, so I could say it.
Yeah.
I think.
I still shoot the same 20 I shot as a kid, but that's because I got scoped with a 12 gauge, and now I've sworn it off. Probably until I'm in my 30s.
You guys are slug gun up there as well?
Yeah, I'm just south of the line, so it kind of sucks because
Is it
I'm so used to shooting a 270, but
is it slug or is it straight wall as well?
I think straight wall. Don't quote me on it though.
You need to look into the 400 or the 450.
You can shoot a
Bushmaster.
straight wall up here too.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, because my brother-in-law has a 450.
Yep.
See, my area is kind of like it's weird too because we have to use slug gun at like the farm below Route 20. But if we go above Route 20, we can use our rifles. We can use our,
That
270, whatever.
that's how we are. I'm like maybe a half an hour south of the line.
You ever
Hmm.
get a chance, switch to a Savage if you're going to keep 20 gauge? It's a bolt action shotgun.
Oh,
And
really?
the only reason I got it is I was watching this dude knock deer down at 300 yards with it. He had a
Oh,
20
wow.
gauge,
Do you shoot
300 yards.
those? Do you shoot those Hornady Stabbits they came out with?
No, I shoot federal trophy coppers.
I've
You,
been impressed with these new slugs. I mean, I was, back then I was just shooting an old shotgun with a smooth barrel and a big old slug in it. But now they got like the Sabot slugs and the rifled. I actually have a 20 gauge in my safe. A guy couldn't get to shoot, and I cleaned it, and it shoots perfect. And he gave it to me, and I
Dude,
let my boys shoot it.
I couldn't shoot a Hornady Sabot out of my Mossberg for shit.
No,
It wouldn't shoot for shit. So I transitioned over to Lightfield when I first bought it, and then Lightfield ended up discontinuing their Sabot slugs. I haven't been able to find anything that'll punch dimes since. I mean, I've never had a 12 gauge like Ryan's saying that can poke 150, 200 yards, punching dimes, no questions asked. But that Mossberg Lightfields, it was like it was no tomorrow. It was like shooting my muzzleloader.
yeah,
I could hammer nails with it at 200 yards.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
they
I've not got to. I've
discontinued
not got
that,
to
and I
shoot
was
these
like,
new
"What the hell
rifled barrels much, but they seem pretty legit.
yeah,
You ever get a chance to buy a Savage 220, you're going to shoot dimes. So at 120 is our distance we can shoot at the range. And I mean, I'll put a group of 3 like that. Like you're, 50
right,
cent people. So the thing is like that's why when I knew I hit, it was all my fault. It wasn't like, the gun was off. It was all completely me, what I did, having that zoomed in, not doing it properly. But you ever get a chance to get that gun, you're going to be amazed. And I think it jammed because I think it had some dirt in it actually from me riding my e-bike. So I rode my e-bike across the farm and it spits dirt up in the back. And
Yep.
I think because I have it on, and I think it was on the chamber because I looked down and there was like mud all on the gun. I was like, oh my God, like, what is this? What is happening? But yeah, if you get a chance, shoot one of those. I mean, I was surprised. I did some research because I was like you. I had a 870. I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with that thing.
yeah,
I was just like, I'm going through slugs. It's throwing them all over the place. I'm like, I can't get a group. Like, what is
yep."
happening? So that's why I switched and I got that gun and I was like, whoa, it's really like, it's like a rifle, but it's a
Is
shotgun, dude.
is it wicked heavy?
No way.
Because this
No.
one I got given to me, it is insanely heavy, but it's a big bull barrel with a rifled in it. I mean, it's insane. I mean, there's no way this thing has much kick.
Yeah. No, the Savage 220, it's a 20 gauge. It's sweet. It really all my pump shotguns, they're all I don't even use them for hunting. I don't have no, that's why I was upset. Like where you put this bullet is where it's going, and it was
Right.
completely my fault. So for
What you
guys
get for
that can't
riding an
use a
e-bike?
rifle, for you guys, for everybody that can't use a rifle and they try to shoot across corn, they can hit 200 with it. I mean, 300 if they're really good, and I found out the gun really, there was 2 different types of bullets but everybody kept saying the Savage 220 likes the trophy coppers. So when I switched to the Federals, it was just like whack, whack, whack. My buddy's like, dude, you just put them 3 at 120 and like I did it like 3 times in a row when I sighted it in. So I was like, that's good. But you got to be able to shoot. It don't matter how good it is. If you're the idiot behind the gun, forget it.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, Todd said we are leaving Southside right now.
That was
Yeah,
only 20
that
minutes
side.
ago.
He's already 5 minutes late.
Oh, correction. Heather said they're leaving right now.
Yep.
Well, boss says it's time to go. It's time to go.
He said, "Are you still on there?"
Say if
Todd,
there's
look at your
college football
phone.
tonight, he might have gotten stuck.
Well, the Bills are playing tonight too, like right now.
Oh,
I'm not
really?
a Bills fan, you know. I live near Buffalo, but I'm not a Bills fan.
Smart man.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Anthony,
You
what are
better be
you
a
what
Lions fan.
are you doing over there? What are you writing down, bud?
Uh,
Oh,
Don't
I didn't
try
mean
to
to,
hide it. Just say
I
it.
didn't mean to, I didn't mean to ask.
Nothing. Just looking at some crap online.
What are you buying more stuff? Couple
Uh,
hide
More
finders?
gear.
Some what?
Couple hide finders, 3, 4, 5 of them.
I already bought a system.
I know.
Another
Um,
Insta 360.
I'm getting my dad Hide Finder
Yeah.
for
Yeah, another
Christmas,
one.
and he's like so excited for it because I'm so tired of this man and his crossbow. I'm over it. He is 0 for 2 this year.
He doesn't actually watch this live on YouTube, does he?
Nope. Heck no. He knows. No one's happy with him. He knows.
Who?
Yeah,
He's still,
it's a good thing. It's a huge work in progress. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
our goal is to have it out in the spring of 26 and all the pre-orders, that's when they're all going to be delivered and that's our whole thing. But we've been working through a lot of different things and changes and it's good. It's, like I was telling them, the app is almost done. It's the way it's
Good.
built. It's awesome. So testing is actually this week, the next 3 weeks. So hopefully within 3 weeks, I'll have a set to be testing on hand. But our goal is to have everything, our complete done prototype, but it's not really a prototype. They're actually prototyping, but giving us the for sale version. So we'll
Yeah.
have like 5 kits that are boxed and done by like Christmas. Knock on wood. That's the goal right now. So we'll go from there. And then I want to test it on a couple live animals, a couple hogs. Probably my buddy's got a farm up here. I want to get some footage of it and stuff because that's a lot of the people's biggest, not complaints, but the sales are sporadic. So like for every 200 or 500 that view it, I get 1 or 2 or 3, because everybody wants to know how it works. And I'm like, you can refer to the website, but a lot of them want like diagrams and like they don't know some of the stuff that you guys know. And it's like it's really hard. So that's why I got to get this to where it needs to be so I can have testing videos, put the videos up, and then they can actually see what it does.
And I think once they start seeing that, you're going to start seeing your sales go up, your pre-sales.
For sure. Yep. It's all right. I mean, it is what it is. We're a new company and we're going to build it and we're going to bring this product to where it needs to be. And I'm actually in awe myself of the capacity of the team that we have overseas that is really putting this thing together. Like I've never seen an application week by week be put together and take place and how everything works. And even if when you guys use it, we're going to have a thing where there's debugging. So like say there's a problem and you see it and you're like, oh, I got to report it. So you can report that, I get it, and I can send it to the team to be able to fix it. Plus your community, it's going to be like almost a Facebook community kind of in your app. So like when you shoot your animal, it's going to prompt you to take a picture at the end, where you're from, whatever. And then you can send it and it's going to go into like a whole forum where everybody can kind of connect with each other and all that. But it's going to go into different directions from there. But yeah, the technology we have to use is called LoRa, with a Bluetooth backup. But LoRa is short for LoRaWAN, and it's like long range, whatever. I'm not the tech guy, but they put that into the capsule. The PCBs are like your computer boards. We actually had ours made specific for our capsules. So those are on order. It's crazy actually seeing them put the circuitry together of everything and how it works. And, you know, but one of the features I wanted in there was the temperature sensor. So it'll be able to detect the body temperature of the animal. So, even if it stops and you think it's dead, but 10 minutes go by and that temperature hasn't dropped, the chances are the animal's still alive, because I needed some type of indicator. Then you're gonna have a light in there where on your app, I'm not trying to give too much away, but it's gonna be red if it's there, green if it's moving, type of thing. And we're
Ryan,
basically,
have you had any kickback from any DNR side of things with this at all?
yeah, I called New York. So here's the thing. They're happy. They're actually like, they want this out. He's like, the guy I talked to was the Western Regional for New York State. He was actually shocked. He was like, that's what we push for, is um ethically finding your animal, right?
Right.
Um Everybody owes it to the animal to get it. So he was all for it, but he says New York laws are antiquated. He's like, so we're going to have to catch up to the times. So at the time, a lot of states will still be illegal, but they can't stop us from selling it. It's
Right.
kind of like, right. It's like states that where you can bait, you go to Walmart and there's all the bait you could buy and put it out. They can't stop you from selling it. Could people get in trouble? It is what it is, but I don't think they're really going to go that far, because this isn't like we're using this as a straight recovery tool, and that's what it's made for. It's not to go, try to pull some funny business and
Right.
Shoot
And
all
one in
that
the
that's
crap.
the
neck
ethical
and then know
thing.
where it's at all the time type deal.
Yeah. What's that?
And that's the ethical thing to do as a hunter. Like you call in a dog if you can't find it. Like you try your heart out to find your harvest. Like
I'm over it. I'm over the dogs. I'm
yeah,
over the drones. I'm over everything. Like, I needed something that it just, if I can break that into gun season and figure out how that could work with a shell, I don't even know. Like, because like I hit that deer, I would have known where it went. Like, I don't know if the capacity is there. The feet per second might be too much, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. But these are other ideas that we really thought about doing. But I got tired. I lost, like I said, the biggest buck of my life was a 15 point. I don't know, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever. And a farmer found it on his field and he kept the horns. But after that, I got tired. I said, dude, I spend all this money and do so much work and put in all this time, and I get the shot. And then I still got to get on my hands and knees for the last 33 years and look for blood because I can't see half the time. And then I got to try to track a deer this old antique way. Like, there's got to be a better way. And this was it. This was we, in 2 years, it's taken us as we evolved through this, because we were going to start as a broadhead and then we just changed the whole diagram on it and we went with the collar system, because we'll never be able to get people to change their broadheads or their arrows or anything like
right.
that. So, yeah. So this was the simplest solution. So knock on wood, as long as everything works flawlessly. I'm sure there's going to be some tweaks along the way, but I wanted to change the game because I want this on my arrow. Like, no, never. Like when Mike's forcing me to go find that buck 8 minutes after I shot it, and Anthony's already running out of the tree stand with a meat stick chasing me down. I was like, we
There's
need
the
time
meat stick
here.
Oh
again.
my God.
We need
Anthony
time.
would Anthony would love my blind. So actually I thought of him a little bit when I was
Meat sticks
grocery
and hunting
shopping.
blinds.
Hot tubs.
So I have I have a little sign on my door that says Langlois Hotel because it's like a fully enclosed 10 by 10 with a bed. And I buy like snacks for the season. And as some of you saw in the group, I was making grilled cheese the other day while I was out there.
Yep.
That griddle, that whoever made that is a very smart and intelligent individual, let me tell you. But I was at Meyer the other day buying all my snacks, and Little Debbie had a sale 2 for $6 on all Little Debbie Christmas products. And I bought 4 boxes. I'm already down 2. I mean,
You need
I
different
got
pants.
nothing. I got nothing better to do when I'm out there. So I'm making grilled cheese. I made coffee. I'm eating
So
my
What
wait,
little
I'm
wait, wait.
talking
Debbie.
about. Don't let
You're
anybody shame you either.
wait a minute, Anthony. Don't try to butter up because you want to grill cheese in the woods.
About what?
I made fun of my dad so bad when he bought that, and then he bought me one for Christmas, and now I'm like, what the hell are you making? Like, why do you need a griddle out there? And I retract all my hate that I gave the man because now I use it almost every time I'm out there.
Yeah.
I've
When
made
you when
hot
you get your
dogs.
deer, it's going to be full of little Debbie Christmas trees, right?
Yeah,
Hey, all joking aside, we had a track come in the other day, and one of our questions: did you smell your arrow, or where it bedded? Did you smell gut? And the guy says, "Well, I definitely hit in the gut, but it smells like cotton candy because I feed my deer cotton candy."
What?
I was like, "You're probably the first person that's ever told me that your guts smell
Wow.
like cotton candy."
No kidding.
You probably could smell it because it fermented.
It
Yeah,
makes me wonder in the states that don't have any kind of regulation behind any kind of baiting, are there limitations behind what you can feed the deer?
I'm gonna tell you right now, a bag of corn and cherry Kool-Aid is the way to go.
I saw that. The deer crack on TikTok. She puts like
Yeah.
vanilla, Kool-Aid, corn, some other crap in there.
Go eat dog
Oh, a whole
food.
bag of
Yeah, if
sugar.
you put cherry Kool-Aid out, I'm telling you right now, them bucks love it. I don't know if it's the sugar or what it is, but coons
Yep.
too. But
Well, you're giving the animal something they can't get in nature. They
right,
can't get refined sugar. So you're giving them that refined sugar. It might be the smell of the cherry too, but then they wonder why their horns are like this 14 minutes because they're all sugared out.
Oh, that's getting bleak.
Too late for that. We're live.
Ryan needs a little soundboard when he's over there for when we're on live. He can censor himself.
All right.
I tripped on my tooth. Sorry.
Oh my God! Look at who it is. Okay,
Who?
thanks, Todd.
Ooh.
Todd. I just saw Todd's little name pop up.
Todd's name. Sorry. He's at the bottom of the screen. None of us seen him.
Well,
He's
I was
like,
waiting
who?
for. I was gonna say, "Oh, look who it is," and have
You
him
said, "Oh
do.
my God, I thought Jesus was coming back."
He might be. I don't know.
Oh, bad.
Does anybody use the muddy cams, or are you all Tacticam people?
Well, who are our sponsors, Marissa?
Well, I know that, Cass. It's not my choice. Not my choice. I just like to preface that.
Hey, I'm selling some Tacticams if you're in the market. I mean,
This guy.
We'll take them.
yeah.
You only
I
have 40 of them, so
Yeah,
we have
40's light.
9.
40's light. He's probably got more stuffed away somewhere. He don't know where they're at.
oh
Probably
yeah,
stuff in
yeah.
rental somewhere.
that's where I
You lost
miss
a
the
lot.
old SD cards because like I would always put scouting in like early season. Oh man, I like this. Throw up a SD card, and then you forget about it. You go out squirrel hunting, and be like, oh man, I forgot I even had a camera here, and then go back through there. Like I definitely should have hunted here more.
Yeah. I did that
This
this
is
year.
our first year. This is our first year with cell cams because we never like hooked them up to our phone or anything. And I think
Oh,
I think I kind of hate it because we have a spot behind me that you can see where they're coming from, and they'll go straight to where I'm sitting. But I don't want to know when they're coming.
You need to.
Or I'll get excited when it goes off. It'll say, "Oh, West Ladder, new image available," and there'll be like a squirrel or something. Great.
yeah.
We gotta start popping squirrels, by the
How
way.
was Southside?
It was good. It was good.
Always is.
Always is. Yep. Cass knows Southside, by the way.
I know.
We were
I
talking
was
about it.
so
We've been
upset.
Yeah,
sitting here
believe it or
waiting
not,
on
you
you to
missed
get
30
on.
minutes of the conversation. How good it was.
49 minutes.
Yes,
I'm
they have
telling you about
Yingling
that.
there, by the way. They replaced Budweiser with Yingling.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm okay with that.
Wait a minute, you're like 18.
39 days, baby. 39 days. I'm not
Anthony's just
counting.
sitting in the corner up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
He must be
He's a
trying to
weird.
sell something. He's taking pictures and
Is that
Yeah,
Ryan?
he's trying to afford that next camo. So he's selling some pictures of his feet.
that's
How'd
only
you know?
men's.
Look at him. Look. Oh,
He's like, oh,
How'd
I
you
don't
know?
like that one.
He's all red.
How'd
in
you
the face,
know?
too. Look at him.
What are you measuring?
I'm trying to set this
Oh,
new
boy.
camera up.
Don't ask that one.
he's measuring his meat sticks.
Yeah. I was say it's chilly in New York these days.
That's what it looked like.
Man, that's
Really that wasn't a 10-point, was it? That was a little spiker.
Which one?
one one sided.
I swear it looked bigger.
Harry's in
Cleaning my room,
disbelief.
guys.
You're cleaning out your closet? What's in there?
Is that Anthony?
You?
Anthony.
You.
Ron, I killed a buck last week in PA, and it was the most vocal buck I've ever shot in my life.
Sounds like PA people.
Hey,
Snort
go back to
wheezing,
Southside.
buck roaring. I never heard a buck do that roar, and he was doing like 10 yards underneath me.
Okay, got a story
White-
about Anthony. by
White in
the
the face,
I'll tell you that works.
and I shot the wrong deer.
Uh-oh.
way. Whoopsie.
I mean, I shot a monster like old bully buck. It just wasn't the 8-point I thought he was. Still happy with him. He with his feet cut off, his head cut off, so I could do a European mount on it. He weighed 157.
At
Okay.
least you shot something.
Yeah, at least he doesn't have a head anymore.
Because we've got, I've noticed the bucks are still kind of chasing like midday or showing up on cams midday.
Yes.
But I'm having bucks that must be coming from far. Like that one I shot, I've never
Yeah.
seen him before. Never seen him.
That happened to me both times I shot my bucks on our property. I've never seen them a day in my life. And then we have if anyone's
This
seen
year?
open season, no, 2 years
Oh.
ago, and the year before. If anyone's seen open season, we have a deer we call Elliot because he's a
Yep.
3-point on one side. Never seen him either. He just showed up. But they're even in Michigan, we still have a couple that are chasing because some that show up, I've never seen them, and then I'll never see them again.
I've got scrapes that are opening back up. I've got deer coming from they must be
Yeah.
traveling long distances right now.
Trying
Yeah,
to find that one last one still in or
You're
coming
really
in.
getting ready to see that last 10% that comes in the next 7 to 10 days. It's going to be
Second rut, yeah. I was just gonna
it
say,
won't be a lot of action, but when they do come through,
Yeah.
it'll be worth it.
except around my property, I won't see another buck until probably February or March, where they'll show up and all of a sudden start dropping and that sort of thing. So,
It's all
but
right.
I got a lot of does. That one I shot yesterday was within bow range and had a lot of. So Heather and I had this conversation. We were talking about the does and how they're not really pressured, even though gun season has started. Every doe I've shot at, I'm going to throw that out there. Every doe I've shot at has been within bow range. And I connected finally.
You okay, Anthony?
Yeah, I'm good.
So I got
I'm
a
just
few
wondering
stories.
if Todd's okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've got a few stories since I did shoot that one shooter I was after, Ryan and Anthony, by the way. He came out on that northwest corner I was telling you about. He came out, had a 20-yard shot, smoked his ass, but he turned and ran onto a property that I can't track, and I can't get the DNR to go out. It's not one of those states where if you hit a deer and it goes on a neighbor's property, the DNR allows you to do that. It's if the landowner says no, it's no. Sorry, Chuck, you're out of luck. Type of
And
thing.
see, that's how Ohio, PA, and West Virginia all are. They're non the right to retrieve.
Yep.
But if you contact the DNR and you have proof he went there and like it's a viable shot, like the deer's dying.
Yeah.
If the landowner truly knows about it, they have to tag the deer or they get a ticket for waste of wildlife.
See, that's a lot of work for me, so I didn't even go that far. I just know that I have a neighbor that's a dickhead, and so he was the dude that had to call the DNR on because he would go out there and drive in our field because we can see his property. That dude, yeah, we can see all the way across. And he would drive out there, and as soon as deer would show up, he would flash his light. He would come out at prime time, flash his lights, beep his horn, scare the deer off. So I got to a point where I called the DNR and said, this dude is harassing us. And so
I got one of those.
That's the type of relationship we had. And when Heather would go out hunting, he would sit out there and just like drink beer in the field. And when Heather would walk up, he would like pace her. So we're like, well, shit, is he drinking beer and have a loaded gun? What's going on? It was creepy. And so when I confronted the dude, he totally backed down. But every year he would text me the day before rifle season started and like threaten me that if any of us stepped on his property, he would prosecute. So that I reciprocate, right? Any of your clan step on my property would do the same. It's cordial as neighbors.
He's probably watching this live right now, Todd.
I hope he does.
He's going.
Yeah.
All you got to do is go over there, give him a hug, buy him a beer, say, hey, let me just recover my deer. Everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm. You forgot the most important part.
I forgot the hug.
You want me to come up? Because I don't care what your neighbor says.
We're going G.I. Joe.
I'll go. I'll get your deer.
So it's okay, Todd. I'm just around the corner. They won't even know it's me.
My big buck is over there somewhere. So I did do the whole sneaky thing and snuck to the gully. And I was actually going to step across the fence.
He looked at it. He went.
I had 1 foot. It was one of these. I had 1 foot over. And I looked up, and he's got a row of cameras pointing him right at my property. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm done. It's like, whatever. So the next day, I was actually going to call him or text him and say, hey, I know you don't want me to be on your property, but I just want to make you aware that there's a dead deer on your property. There might be coyotes. But Heather was like, we don't want to open that. We don't want to talk to that douchebag. I'm like, yeah, good point. Never mind.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, but why don't you find out if that's the law that he was talking about? Maybe your state has that.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't even want to deal with the guy. So at this point, it's like whatever. And yeah. So, but at least I know that guy's dead. I'm not going to be like stressing at night, thinking what happened. Did I screw the shot up? Whatever. I know he's dead.
It still sucks you couldn't recover him though. I mean, that's our job.
I was on that dude for a while, and yeah, it sucks that you go through all the work. And
was that still during bow season, or did you shoot him during gun?
That was during bow season.
That's tough.
That was like a few days after that. Remember, we were going back and forth that one night.
Yeah,
and I said he's out in the other field, and he's heading my way, and that sort of thing. It was
I mean, what were you saying the other day? You were saying something. You were saying something about a couple of guys you caught with Halloween costumes on running through the fields. Maybe they ran onto his property too. I mean, those are the things you got to check out because, they could go from one property to another and they always wear Halloween costumes. I'd be careful of those guys.
So I did turn him into a local, the sergeant of Coopersville, our town that we live in, was a dude I went to high school with. We used to hang out and do all kinds of stuff with. So I was talking to him about this dude one time about when he would come out to the field. I'm like, what do we do about this? He's like, he's on his property, right? I said, yes. You're on your property. Yeah. What can we do about it? He's like, what you should do is have Heather go get a costume, dress up like a doe. You get a costume, dress up like a buck, chase Heather around the field and give him a show. I'm like,
it can be like Skylar Bradley from Muskegon. He goes out with that hard hat and he has antlers on it and he goes out in his deer onesie.
Oh, I love Skylar.
That kid, he went to Oak Ridge, like 20 minutes northwest of Todd and I. He lives in Muskegon.
Big rival for the school I went to. Oak Ridge Ravenna used to be like one district actually. Yeah.
Oh shit.
He went to Oak Ridge.
State rival. Yeah.
I was gonna say, tell him to come to Southside the next time I'm up there.
I know. I had a big crush on him for the
Marissa
longest
skipped
time.
out on Southside last time.
I was on a cruise, okay?
I thought you were in Mexico or something.
Yeah.
I was in the Caribbean.
Whatever.
Because I got service, and Todd's like, Kess and I are going to breakfast if you want to come meet him. And I was like,
oh no, it wasn't just me. It was all the Fall Obsession crew. I got to meet Aiden and Bart,
everybody.
Evan.
Yep.
Yeah, we just had one person missing.
And then And then I think we went and shot geese or something, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We shot some hunkers and
Oh,
extra.
that would have been so fun.
It was
Yeah,
a
it
great.
was awesome.
You were in the Caribbean.
I was on a Margaritaville cruise, so I was having fun either way, but
I thought it was like 39 days or something until you could do that.
I was not in the United States.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it was in
Catch
yeah.
22. Catch 22.
So Anthony time,
was
Anthony's story time. Anthony, tell me your story about the wrong way accident we were almost in, or do you want me to tell it?
What accident was that?
Which
When you
one?
started yelling at the dude. Are you gonna fucking move or?
Oh boy.
Yeah, go ahead.
The
Oh, you
one
mean the
where
one
Todd
you
went
slowly
like this with
buckled
his
your
seatbelt.
seatbelt?
He was like really slowly.
Yeah, go ahead.
What did I miss in New York this year? Oh
So-
my god.
I don't even remember where we're at, but it was Mike, myself.
Tractor and supply.
Was
Yeah.
Isaac in the car too? I think Isaac was in
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
car.
Isaac
He had
was
to get a
looking
pair
for
of boots.
And Anthony was going out. He was exiting, and he was in the other lane because I think he thought that both lanes went the same way. And some dude was coming in as he was going out. So Anthony just stops, honks his horn, rolls his window down. The guy pulls up and just sits there, and they're staring at each other for a second. And Anthony rolls his window down and says, "Are you gonna fucking go or stare at me all day?" And I hear the guy say, "Well, you're in my way." He's like, "You can go around me."
He had enough room. He went around.
Pretty sure Anthony was in the wrong, but it was pretty funny.
Oh, I was
That's when-
definitely in the wrong.
At least
Isaac
you
went
can
up
Grabbed
to
his
the
seatbelt
smoke.
and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put this on."
Yep.
was the guy intimidated by the beef stick hanging out of your mouth or what?
I think because of my bald head.
Oh, that's what it was.
The bald
Isaac didn't speak one word after that, not the rest of the trip.
Ryan, it's your fault.
Isaac's like, I ain't going up there again.
No.
Nope.
He's like, I don't know what's wrong with them.
Yeah,
I don't even wanna
where's
talk.
he at? He shot a really nice deer.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he did. For sure.
I don't think he's that far from me either, isn't he? Around
No,
Columbus.
he's right around
Like
Columbus.
Central
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah.
He's
Speaking
not
of
too
which,
bad.
now that you shot your deer, Cass, I can come down now, right?
No, what? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said, now that you shot your deer, I can come down now.
Oh no,
Where-
I heard you,
We're having a party at the Sellers. Jess is coming up here. Anthony, you can come up here. We got some
dude.
does to
We
do.
already had a party here this week. Zane Sturgill was over here all week this week, staying at the house. He was hunting Indiana. He wasn't hunting one of my properties though. That's a little different. And that's
How'd he
kind of the
do?
tough part. Don't get me wrong. I'd be more than happy to host you. However, everything I have to hunt here, besides, I mean, we could go up to state land if you really want to flirt with all the other hunters in Indiana that gather here. But most of what I hunt is private, and every single one of them are really, really strict about who's allowed on there and who's not. Like 2 out of the 3 farms I have, I'm personally only allowed to harvest 1 deer off of it per year, whether it be a doe or a buck tag.
Really?
Yeah.
You can harvest as many as you want up here at the Sellers.
Oh yeah, I know. Heather texted me earlier.
We
She wants me to
got
come
all
up
kinds of 11 points up here.
right?
Oh,
I mean,
sick
don't get me
invite.
wrong.
I'm right around the corner, but
Well, you can come shoot some does over here. We got all kinds of does. Or 11 points.
oh no, no. I don't want to impose.
He
She
just
would.
doesn't
I
have
just want to
nice
shoot
box
your neighbor.
blinds and grilled cheeses.
Yeah,
So-
she can't bring her griddle, so she's not coming.
Hey, listen, I've hunted without the griddle. I'll be okay.
So wait a minute. Hold your hand up. Is that your left hand?
Yeah.
Is that a ring on your finger?
So, funny story. This is my class ring.
Oh, I was like, wait a second. What's
Um,
going on here?
No, no, no,
Todd
no,
called her
no.
out.
No. So this is
We
my
still got
class
brains.
ring.
We're good.
And
Yeah.
since I got it as a freshman, I think, in high school, and I tried to wear it on my right hand, but I golfed in high school, right? So, and it's too big, so it spins, and so the stone would like jam into my finger when I gripped the club.
Mhm.
And so I just started wearing it on my left hand, and now I have a dent in my ring finger, and now it feels weird without it. So
Okay.
it just kind of lives there. Actually, I did switch it the other day because I was in public,
Okay.
and that happens a lot. They're like, "Oh my God, are you engaged?" And I'm like, if you read it a little closer, it says class of 2023. But no,
Congratulations.
yeah, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry.
I thought you're on that cruise for like 3.5 months, and all of a sudden you come back engaged.
That
Frickin'
was
Frenchie's got another one.
No, I think Aiden beat her to it.
Aiden.
yeah, I think he's
Oh,
going
so
to.
Aiden, by the way, and I don't know if I'm letting the kid. Oh, you were there, Cass. He was talking about that.
Yeah.
Proposing to Shelby?
Good job.
Shh.
Well, we don't want to say that live
Yeah.
on YouTube, but yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah.
To how many hold on, to how many people?
How many people is he proposing to? I don't know. I'm
No,
pretty
not
sure he
that.
proposed to me.
It is the state of Michigan, so that's questionable.
We have one viewer.
That's me.
Perfect.
There we go.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to work with Jessica, so she'd always give me the ins.
Okay. Yeah, he put us on some honkers. He did a good job. He was actually like, oh my gosh, he was like,
he put us on some cranes too, but obviously we weren't set up for it. And in Michigan, it ain't worth the shit.
There's a bill right now, and I haven't heard anything since they put it out there in Congress that we can shoot cranes in Michigan. By the way, Cass, Andy's coming with us now.
Oh, he is? Good.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 guys with me. So it'll be me, my buddy Zach, and then a younger gentleman that'll be coming with us. And I talked to Tyler about that the other day. And then Andy's going to come too.
Who?
Andy. So I think that puts us at 9 in total.
Anthony, you're coming on the crane hunt?
No, you said Andy.
Yeah, Andy's coming.
Yeah, Andy. So I think that puts us at 9 total now.
Yeah, something like yeah.
When's the crane hunt?
The crane hunt is we meet. My dogs are idiots, but anyway, we meet in KC on the 27th. Great time hanging out in Kansas City, and then we leave the morning of the 28th. There's Heather, everybody. The parrot on my shoulder.
Yep.
I got her sweatshirt on, Cass.
Yeah, I know. The pretty pink one. That's what attracts the deer, folks.
Pretty in pink. He really does.
In that picture, in my defense, it looked pink as hell.
It did.
And,
So when you said that, I'm like, yeah, it does look pink. I thought you were talking about the vest they had on. They had like the fuzzy stuff up here.
No. I was talking about the sweatshirt underneath. I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to start wearing some pink camo out to the woods.
Rated.
I've already threw it out there that Cass needs pink camo. I threw it up to who? So
I said, hey, I will back it. I said I would do it for content. If y'all want to post it up on the page, somebody buy some pink camo.
I said we need some pink hooters.
There you go.
Okay, so Cass, when are you coming back?
I texted you back. You never responded.
I know, and I responded, and you didn't respond to me.
Yes, I did. It's not appropriate to say live on YouTube,
right,
but
Anthony's coming.
Right.
Anthony said he's on his way, and Marissa said she wants to come out hunting here too.
I don't know if Marissa even like knows where we live anymore.
She does.
I do. I know how to get there with my eyes closed.
Yeah, she used to come over all the time, but now I think we're like dead to her. I don't like.
It's like no, I don't even have time for myself. It's nothing personal. I promise.
So she was in Mexico for 25 years.
I
was there forever.
So like, come on, people! Like, let's go hunting and let's
get this going.
Let's kill some does this year.
Terry, yes, you need to come up here.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Terry,
anytime. And
just stop by my house tomorrow. Get off work and we'll head up there after work.
I actually thought that it was a little more expensive than what Cass showed me how much he paid to hunt here.
Doing?
It's not very expensive at all.
No, you got to go about it a specific way though. But yes,
yeah.
I look over and Piper has like fire on the island.
They're jacking the prices up next year. Yeah, but
that's all right. I don't care.
Yeah.
I already made my seasonal donation to the MIDNR. Bought my tags.
Yeah.
I was about to make a serious donation until they finally came through on the keeping the DNR open. I was getting ready to buy like a stupid amount of tags when you were telling me that they were getting ready to shut down. I was
You're
like,
ready to shut down. Yeah. I'm like, Cass, you got to buy. Cass, you got to buy.
I know. I was like, I'm ready to drop a couple $100 on tags here. And then he was like, no, you're good.
We have so many does. Like we have them in our backyard.
Oh my.
Perfect. I'll just go sit on the porch.
Our covered porch.
All right. So
Yeah.
how opposed would you be to me just leaving after work tomorrow and coming up that way?
You can come up. We'll be around. You might have to help us clean for Thanksgiving, but we'll be around.
No, that's fine.
No, we're good. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Terry, maybe at my house after work, and we'll just ride on up there.
Terry, yeah, Terry. Anybody else? Marissa,
I'm taking my kayak hunting tomorrow. I think I'm gonna need my kayak while I'm in the woods tomorrow.
Don't worry, my schedule is cleared for hunting this weekend, except for one day.
Let's go smack a couple does this weekend.
The stand that you sat in, Cass, I used a slug 12 gauge and fucked the shot up. And that's what my last 3 deer I hit, never recovered. One was the buck, the big buck that ran on my neighbor's property. Couldn't recover him. The very next one was Sunday. So rifle season started on Saturday. Weather was shit. Didn't see anything at all that day. Went out Sunday night. Had a nice doe come out 80 yards, smoked her, dropped her. It was like yours, Ryan. It was exactly like yours, Ryan. Smoked her, dropped her, and she sat there and rolled for like you said, 7 to 8 seconds. And then all of a sudden she got up. So I racked another shell. And then she walked. She was kind of wobbly. I'm like, yeah, she's going to fall over. She's going to tip over or whatever. And then stood in the woods for a second and then just walked off. I'm like, what is going on? Whatever. I'm going to get down. This was like early. I'm going to get down, go over there. There's going to be a pile of blood where she was rolling around. And then I'll just track her, whatever. I go over there. Not a single drop of blood. Not a single drop of blood.
Really?
And I went to where she stood last, and there was a big pile of like shit, but it was like liquid shit. And I'm like, well, I'll follow this because there's liquid shit. So I started following that and then just dissipated. Nothing at all. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then the next one I shot at was across the street at the stand that you said in, Cass.
Right.
And I used a different gun because I'm thinking if I'm going to hit this, I'm going to put a hole in it.
Right.
So I used a 12 gauge with the slug. Shot low.
So 0 for 2 at this point.
So I shoot. She was like 30 yards. She kicked. So I went down there afterwards. White fur everywhere. I'm like, yep, I know exactly what that means. No meat, nothing. And then yesterday I was able to connect on the one, but that's why I don't gun hunt as much. But that's why I have to gun hunt.
Right.
How many? You said there was like 60 does in the.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So before gun season, like the Monday or Tuesday before gun season, I went out hunting out back here, and man, it was like groups of 10 kept coming out in our field, and they were all does. I had maybe 2 bucks. I had a fork horn that was broke off on one side, and then a spike.
Oh, did you tell them about pitchfork?
I did not tell these guys about pitchfork yet, but
pitchfork. This is really sad for us.
So anyway, so two bucks and 58 does out in the field. Does everywhere. So that's why I said we need to knock some does out.
Okay, tell me about pitchfork.
So pitchfork is a buck I've been on for a couple years now.
3 years. And
I've called him pitchfork. He's really solid on one side. On the other side, it just it forks.
He has a little.
He has a little brow tine. Yeah. So I call him pitchfork, and I've obsessed. I've sat up late. How can I get on this dude? He shows up.
He's been a cool deer, like especially for our property where we are along the highway. A lot of big bucks get hit on the highway because they bed down in the median. or they head to the dairy farms and they get shot at the dairy farms. And this buck has been on our property for
a couple years at least.
3 years, and he's like,
and I thought he was like, when I first saw him, I thought he was like 2, possibly 3, pushing 3 when I first saw him.
He's
he's old, and his face is from the snout all the way up to his brow. It's like all gray.
Yeah.
And he is thick. And I say that because my neighbor shot a doe.
Past tense, we know he's dead at this point.
Yeah, we know he's dead now. Shot a doe, was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday.
Yeah, because you missed it.
My neighbor. What do you mean? Oh, that's the day I shot my one.
Yeah, so you were upset about the one you missed, and then.
But my neighbor, I was like tucked in bed.
Jesus,
my neighbor.
He's putting your.
What's that?
He was horrible.
Oh, out, dog.
Yeah, I know. She's like outing me right now.
That's why you guys keep me around. I'm not tonight.
So he calls me. I'm like in bed, but I get this phone call. I'm like, he's like, "Hey Todd, can you help me? I just shot a doe. We lost blood. Right, and he's literally right across the street over here." I'm like, "Yeah, I can help you." So I go over there. Yeah, Redemption. Yep. So we go over there and we start tracking it. Lose blood. And his brother-in-law goes, "I found this buck over here though that's already dead." We're like, "Oh. You found a buck, huh?" He's like, "Yeah, it's actually a big buck." So we go over there. It's Pitchfork. Like, are you kidding me? It's Pitchfork. And he's like, he's old. So we can't, and we are looking for like bullet holes, and he's been dead for like a week. So it's only like a week old death.
But the coyotes got him.
Coyotes got him. So we didn't know if he was like belly shot and the coyotes ate around wherever he was shot, or more than likely it looked like he got hit by a car right on the road here, because some of the fur on the one side was all skidded off. So so that sucks.
So there went our target buck.
But at least I know where he's at, and I don't have to obsess over him
right. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Speaking of hitting deer with your car,
what did you do?
I was driving home from Sparta, and
wait, do they have deer in Mexico?
Did you get it on East Street?
Hold your hand up again.
No,
Heather didn't see this. She's engaged to Pablo.
Yeah, I got engaged while I was there.
You met him on the cruise.
But I was driving home from.
We're working on a green card right now.
Sweet Jesus.
And I was driving, I'm listening to my music, and I went to change, like I turned the heat down and I looked up, and in my window is the face of a doe. I'm going 40, 50 miles an hour. It ran into my door, just directly into my door, between my mirror and my shoulder. And you can see on my window her face print. You can see where her jaw hit my door. And then she took out my back door, took out the back panel. So my mirror's electrical taped on. If you ever drive down East Street past my house, you'll see it.
Check it out.
So you say that my first thought is Tommy Boy with the deer in the back seat.
Mm-hmm. I was driving home from the cabin, and were you with me, Piper? When we hit the deer? No. Okay. I'm pretty sure actually I was by myself with the 4 dogs in my car. And I am just outside Whitehall, and Todd is at a referee's meeting in Whitehall. Okay.
Then where was I?
I'm not sure. I thought you were with me, but maybe not. So anyway, but I know I have the 4 dogs and I'm on the highway, and I see up like ahead, I see like deer crossing on the highway, and I'm like, shit, don't cross. There was a car, just a little bit ahead of me, while it somehow scooted between us, and all I see is a deer going across my windshield. And I'm like, this is awesome. I'm on I-96 with 4 dogs in my car, and I'm pretty sure Piper was sleeping in the back. I call him multiple times because my front has all damage to it. Never answers. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I called my dad, and he called me 3 hours later. He's like,
No.
I got your voicemail. So you hit a deer. I said, no, it hit me.
Stop.
Are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm home now. I'm filing my police report. I said, good reaction time there, Jeff. he's like, if you ever get in an accident or anything, just call me. I'll wake up.
Wait, filing your police report for the deer, or you gotta
Yeah.
clarify
Yeah,
that.
you have to file a police report so you can collect it on insurance.
Uh-huh.
I just want to make sure she didn't have any warrants out or something like that.
No. You never know.
Old Pablo does though.
Yeah. He's in my basement right now.
Shit.
She's got ice knocking on her door right now.
So I'm sitting in bed. I'm still like shaking, partially crying because I can't believe that just happened to me. I held my mirror the whole way home because it's flapping against my door. And he calls me. I'm like, hello. He's like, hey,
Your dad or Pablo?
my dad.
Okay, just checking.
He's like, I
That's
heard
when
you.
he,
So
we got it now.
he's
Pablo
like,
doesn't have a
so you
cell
got one.
You got one.
I said, I did. He goes, how's your car? I said, fine. That's good.
Ish.
Are you okay? Fine. I answered the phone. You didn't get a call from the cops or anything. I'm even if I did, like, for some reason, there was no avoiding it. It was literally running straight into my door. I was like, I can't do anything.
I
And it
remember.
just,
As you say this, like I remember as a kid, we were headed to Grand Haven, down Cleveland, and my mom we were driving the family minivan.
Did she hit the beaver?
That was before she hit the beaver on 4th of July. Or was it Coast Guard? It was
Beaver.
She hit a beaver.
She hit a beaver,
like,
and it destroyed the car.
The minivan. There's a lot we could say with that, but we're not. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking that. Anyway.
Anthony popped up right on her screen.
So we're parked. We're literally stopped. There's these 3 deer, and the one backs, like, hits us, did so much damage, and we're stopped. They were stopped in the middle of the road. It went off the road and then turned and then, like, ran into us. We're like, what is? We couldn't get out of it because it was a sliding door, and it was a minivan that had only the sliding door on one side.
Yeah.
So, right. We couldn't get out. It was a good time.
yeah, thankfully I thought my door was, so my back door, it actually still has hair in it because I can't take it to the car wash. Otherwise, the whole side of my door will probably fall off, and all the paint will peel off. So there's still hair in my door handle.
Yeah,
and I went to open my door.
Yeah, that's what Gorilla Glue is for.
I went to open it, and when I hit the deer, and it, like, got stuck, and I was like, oh, please don't. No. Like, I had so much stuff in my back seat. I mean, granted, I have another door, but I'm not gonna walk all the way around. That's too much work.
That is a lot of it.
It's a 4-door, right? So you got 3 other doors.
Yeah, but I need to get to the back seat where I live. You know, my gym bag, my hunting backpack, my life. It's all in the back seat. And so I got out and I started crying because I couldn't get the door open. And then I was pissed off and I ripped it open and the handle, like, popped off, and I just pushed it back on and shut the door, and I haven't opened it since. I was like, oh, there's still hair in it till this day. Every time I look at it, I laugh and I cry a little bit too.
Brings back memories, huh?
It's real. And, it's Coopersville, man. The taped on mirror is really fitting.
Yeah, I would say. So next time Kes comes out, we're gonna, like, tape his mirrors. Put tape on his mirrors.
It's not even, and I didn't have black tape, of course, so it's like light gray electrical tape, and there's 2 pieces that hold the actual mirror in, the shattered mirror, so I can't see anything out of it, but I can't take it off either.
Right.
Pictures or it didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to see this.
Hold on to your pants.
You might look like the town, but you got to smear some cow shit on it to smell like the rest of the town.
So by the way, I had to bring Piper to the dentist a couple weeks ago, and so I took a day off of work, but I had a big meeting, but between Piper's dentist appointment and the meeting, I was out in the horse pasture fixing fence, and I don't remember. I think it was the post hole digger, the shovel, whatever.
Don't ask me.
Had chicken shit. It was in the garage. It had chicken shit all over it. And as I'm digging, I'm like, what smells like shit? And I'm just like digging and digging and doing whatever. And I come in here and I get to my meeting. I'm like, I still smell shit. What is going on? I happen to look down. I get shit smeared all over the front of me. I'm like, okay. So I go through this meeting.
There's
I
my
go
mirror. Oh, keep going, Todd.
I go through this meeting and I go to my admin like the next day. I'm like, hey, it was a great meeting. Like, yeah, I'm glad you joined. I'm like, you're probably glad that I joined virtually as well because I smelled like shit. And they're like, what? I'm like, literally, I smell like chicken shit. It's like, I go, that you guys probably wouldn't have been happy with me coming in that day.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sorry, you remind me.
So
Of that.
I wouldn't care what you smelled like.
Oh, really?
There's my car. And you can see like right here, that's where her face hit my window
Yeah.
with
Nice.
all the smears. And
That's
there's
like the
dent.
shroud.
There's a dent right here where her chin hit. Hey, my trail camera's going off. And then there's my back door.
Oh yeah.
And I guess there's a dent in here. And then my dad dropped a glass saw in my car when I was 16. And the insurance lady was like, has that always been there? I was like, nope, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's from the deer too. She goes, I thought so. So I get a free dent fixed. But
yeah, I've tried that before too.
there's hair. I don't know, you probably can't see it in there, but it's in the crack of the door handle right there. It's still there till this day. A hefty amount, and the paint has now peeled from here to here, all down this
Yep.
spot.
So
It's rusting. I have to drop it off on December 1st. But I'm still driving around with my mirror taped. It
All right. There's
Awesome.
nothing wrong with that.
No.
just it makes me laugh. I take 131 to get to school and work every day. And
Yeah.
anytime I need to get across the 4 lanes, I need to make four left lane changes, and I have no mirror, and I drive like basically a minivan. And I have the biggest blind spot right here, and I've almost gotten in like 5 accidents.
That's all right. It happens.
And I'm like, you can't. I don't have a mirror. You just got to
Listen, you
cut
just
me a
gotta
little
go.
slack.
You just got to go balls out. They'll move.
I
They'll get out of the
assert
way.
my dominance
You
on the
feel-
roadway.
You're like at Talladega.
Yeah.
They'll get out of the way.
Me putting my blinker on is me telling you I'm coming over. I'm not asking.
There you go. You take control of that lane. You take control of that road.
They see
That's my thing. It's assert your dominance on the roadway.
Yeah.
I got a
And I'm
jet
like,
2 a.m. alarm.
What? 2 a.m. What's going on?
I'm
He's
going
done.
hunting the next 3 days.
Hunting at 2 a.m.
In Michigan.
Oh, I've got over a
sorry.
2-hour drive.
I was gonna
He's
say
got
it's
that
dark
night
at 2
vision.
a.m.
Yeah. I got some tags to fill. I got to get up early.
Well,
So you
That's
headed
why
to
I'm going to
Virginia?
Todd's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Are you
going to
headed-
Virginia.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. How? So it's obviously 2 hours away. You said that. So.
Yeah.
Harry,
Yeah.
where do you live at? Do you live in PA or Virginia?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Hey, you should look up Kimmy. Kim is an awesome staffer to hook up with. Yeah. Cass and I met her in Virginia that one year.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're far apart, to be honest.
She's in like Roanoke, I think.
She's begging for people to kill some rabbits.
Yeah, that's about
she wanted us. We're like, we're here for bear.
It's about 4 hours from here. I live right on the Virginia-Tennessee state line.
Dude, you should look her up. She's she's awesome to hang out with. Yeah.
Yeah, go hit her up. She's fun.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, I'll send y'all some pictures tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Put one down, brother. We'll holler at you later. I'll tell you, Zane was getting all high and tight about bear in his area because I took him out to trap shoot on Tuesday. So I shoot in a trap league on Tuesday nights, and when he was over here, I was telling him, I got this trap league, so you're more than welcome to just make yourself at home. He was like, well, hell, I'll go to the conservation club with you. I was like, well, fine by me. They serve beer there. You can sit around and have a beer while we shoot.
Yeah.
And he came over and hung out for a little bit, and then I got to take him there, and he met all my buddies, and they ended up having a free spot open on a later team, so he got to shoot too. But one of my buddies that's on our team that we shoot with is a big bear hunter. He grew up in Pennsylvania, and he's hunted bear in Pennsylvania, Idaho. And so they, him and Zane just got to talking about bear hunting and stuff. And Zane was like, you just need to come kill some bear at my place. I tag out every year. And so we were talking about doing a bear hunt over at Zane's in West Virginia.
Dude, I swear to God, bear is like the most difficult species to hunt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They say that a lot, but he's got some good connections up there. If you ever want to go kill a bear, I mean, from the sounds of it, he's more than willing to have more people there to do it. So it really wouldn't be a bad touch.
I think I've went on 4 bear hunts and I've seen bear one time.
Yeah.
And that's the one I shot.
Yeah. Right. Sounds like he's up for it, though. He ended up taking off today out of the blue because he was sitting out there at that property, and all his cameras in West Virginia were going ape shit.
So he's like,
he's sitting in Indiana. He's like, this is retarded. I'm going back home, and I'm going to go shoot one of my shooters.
That's almost what I did in New York. That Saturday, I was packed up, Anthony, because my cameras are going nuts. I'm like, I'm in New York. I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, right.
My cameras at home are going nuts. I need to get back.
Yeah.
But Heather tucked me in the state.
I woke up to 126 pictures this morning between midnight, 11:30, and 6:30.
So
but the way muddies work is that they take a picture like every 3 seconds. So you can have the same deer out there, and it's going to take 47 pictures of the same one.
Yeah.
And
I actually ended our subscription for a while just because we've been out there enough so we know what's out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Heather and I were doing like financial stuff for the holiday season. We're like, damn, we'll save like 60 or 70 bucks a month. So I actually shut the cameras off.
We have 9. And it gets to a point with Muddy where if you have like X amount, I'm sure Tacticam is the same. Over a certain number, you get a discount, and then after that, they're like $2. A month, and we only have them on for like 2 months out of the year.
So I've always kept mine on year round, just because I like. So after the season, I like to see what survived.
Right.
And then my next thing is, when are they going to shed? And then as soon as they shed, it's like, okay, when are they going to grow? So I go through that whole,
This is our first year having them on our phones. We have 12 of them, but we just use them as like a regular camera with an SD card.
Right.
Because my dad's not smart enough to figure out how to put them on your phone, even though you just take a picture of it, put your card in, and you say, okay. So I hooked them up this year, and I put them on both our phones, which it's cool. But like I was telling these guys earlier, my property butts up to 90 acres, and most of it is a cornfield right now that's not cut down yet.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not happy. No one is. The landowner, she doesn't let anyone hunt it. She'd rather donate it to the county before anyone hunts it, but she lets her nephew go like 3 times a year. He's been out a couple times. He's only seen 5 deer, nothing shootable. He's seen our little 4-point and our Twin Towers spike because his spikes are like this long.
Yeah.
But he's frustrated because they're not cutting it down, and the guy who leases the farmland, I'm like, if you can't wait much longer, it's not going to get any drier. It's going to snow, and I'm thinking he's just not going to cut it down.
Yeah.
Which sucks because my food plot is 100 yards southwest of it. So I try to get them coming in or going.
Yeah.
Granted, it's still a long shot for me, but it's like one of the only spots on the property that has a fighting chance because it's their in and out point. But it's been rough with that corn still up.
So you haven't harvested anything?
I've seen a 3-legged doe.
After you hit her with the car.
The one I hit was literally, I'm pretty sure it was like a fawn, and it was so small. But we have Buttons, who has blonde blonde nubs, no horns, just blonde nubs where they should be. So we have buttons. He jumped into a 10-foot hole the other day. I think he tried to commit. It was a pond, but it's awfully dry at the moment. And he looked down in there and he just,
Yeah, screw it. Let's do it.
yeah. So we have buttons. We have buttons, tripod, and then
Not even
nubs.
asking about tripod.
That's a 3-legged one.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then nubs, he's got like his spread is about yay wide, yay tall, and they have full curves, and his points are just like a lump. Like they're rounded off and they're the size of my pinky nail.
Interesting.
So that he lives on. We have the stupid little 4-point, and we have Twin Towers, and we have Elliot from open season. 1 horn, 3 points.
Heather stole my phone, but
And
we've had some interesting ones around here too. We had a group of shooters. Man, I would swear we had like 5 or 6 shooters during bow season that were wandering around the property, and I had a bunch in the summer disappeared. Like I said, shooting starts opening day. Haven't seen a buck in a week now.
It just amazes me at the amount of does that you have around, and you don't have bucks out pushing those does.
Right.
Not at all.
I'm really surprised.
Or even
I don't have
hanging
one.
around the does in general. You would think with the high volume of does you have, that a lot of them would be coming into estrus simultaneously.
Yeah.
And those bucks would literally just be hanging out. They don't got to put any work into it. They're just out in the field all night. They breed, they come back, and they wait for the next one.
Right.
So to see all of your shooters just dissipate, to me, it's foreign. I don't know.
That's what happened to me too.
And usually opening day of gun season is like a war zone. You just hear guns going off all day.
Well, I heard 11 shots before I took my shot that morning, and that was it was low, to say the least.
I can tell you tomorrow is a week into our season. I've probably heard 3 shots.
Really?
Well, I couldn't say that. 3 shots that were mine, and then probably 3 shots that were beyond mine.
I've hardly heard anything, and it was so warm opening day here.
So warm, it sucked. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I was sitting.
Dude, I
didn't even have the heater on.
30 below outside, and I walked outside. I'm like, what the fuck? I sweat my ass off the entire time.
I walked in like midweight pants and a jacket, and I was like sweating by the time I got there.
Yeah.
I sat with the heater off in leggings and a hoodie. I was like, this is ridiculous.
I gotta go straight up a damn hill, about a mile walk all the way back to my stand. So if I could dress down in my skivvies and walk up there and keep everything in my bag and then get dressed at the stand, I would.
Right.
I
sleep in mine, so.
Yeah, you have a bed and stuff in yours, right?
Yeah, we go out the night before, and then we have a lofted bed and a ladder that hangs on the wall so you can move it out of the way. And so we'll go out the night before. I think I went out at like 11, and then turn the heater on for like 5 minutes, get it warm in there, crack the window, turn the heater off, climb in bed. And then I had my bowl of Captain Crunch in the morning and a little Debbie cake.
They Captain Coke at night. I was like, well, that's a good way to start.
I did have legally I did not, but
Captain Morgan. I'll be right back.
I think it's really nice. I mean, I don't love bow hunting out of there, but we did modify it a little bit. So the bed's actually, we have 2 lag bolts that'll just slide into the holes on the side, so you can push the bed up.
Yeah.
So you can actually, because I tried one time with the bed down and my limb hit it. I was like, that sounded expensive.
It's really nice to have something as comfortable as that, though, for those all-day sits, especially during this time of year when you really want that midday pursuit. Because I've had so many people around here that are hollering at me, and they'll shoot me pictures of the midday buck that cruises through. I know there's not a lot of action, and it doesn't keep you awake or anything, but you have to be out there.
Right.
Period.
It is nice.
So if you have a bed, a heater, and food, you are set.
Right. It does get a little boring, but like I have a little ledge. I put my iPad up, pop an AirPod in. I'll watch football. I watched the Lions game on Sunday a couple weeks ago.
bring a drink with you, you're solid, good to go.
Yeah, it's literally, it's like a small apartment. It's the same size
I've
as
seen,
one you would buy in
dudes that
California.
PVC pipe down into the ground from their like big tree stand like that, like a clubhouse tree stand. They'll run a PVC pipe up into the pot just so they got a place to go to the bathroom while they're there.
I got a bucket.
That's
I gotta go downstairs, but
you have a
because
bucket.
I have a downstairs now. So
Really?
it was elevated, and you just went up the stairs and lifted the trap door.
Right.
But
the bottom.
we enclosed the bottom and carpeted the bottom, and then we have like a little shoe, like those trays. So you take your boots off. I leave a pair of slippers in there. Take my boots off, put your slippers on, go in. I leave the door open so I can just walk right up, and I don't have to fight with that.
Right.
And so it's actually really nice. And now it's like doubly protected because you can lock the trap door, and then we have like it's a midget door because we had to cut it down.
Yeah.
And so you can lock that.
Now thinking about this.
Wait a minute, you're bringing midgets up there? You're not a midget.
That's the only downfall. It's like
that's the in between.
I go through that door and I have to walk in there like this though. That's my one
thing. I think
I'm
you're
like,
taller than me.
Yeah, I reamed my head on the bed the other day. I went to sit up from my chair and get something across like my blind and just whack. And it was one of those where you just kind of sit there in silence for a minute and you're like, After 4 years of sitting in one of those, you'd think I'd learn, hey, there's a bed there. And I got up like slow and I still just was like, we can go home now.
I would have just went and took a nap.
I know.
So we have an air mattress in ours because it's light. So when you flip the bed up, it's not a fight to get it up. And in all honesty, that's one of the comfiest air mattresses I've ever slept on.
Have you just stayed out there at all, like for a couple days at a time?
Yeah.
We had this discussion, didn't we? In New York, we were talking about people just staying in their blinds and sleeping there for like all week or something.
I would stay there all week.
I think I did 4 or 5 days.
Bed.
Wow.
It was really nice. And I think this year with like the enclosing the bottom, it holds heat better because the floor is not insulated. So I would lose it through the floor a lot of the times.
Right.
But now that the bottom's enclosed, it at least holds it in there a little bit better than just escaping. And we have like two propane tanks that sit below the stairs. The hose goes through the floor to the heater. And then we have the one that I cook on just has like the 1 pound cylinders. And in case something happens to the other one, I have that one. And I can just switch them out. It's really nice. I think it's a great setup we have. And it's taken like 5 years to perfect it. And it's still not perfect. There's one. Whatever we do next, we're going to build another one and bigger.
Still nice to have it in as cold as it gets, though. I mean,
yeah. I will say that was really nice. Like when it was snowing.
I'm trying. I have a blind that we call the Death Star. It's an 8x8, and that was my intention actually to put a bed in and all kinds of stuff. Actually, we brought it out. We built it up here by the house and then hauled it out back. It was Heather, myself, her brother, and his wife. And
Heather was pregnant, wasn't she?
What's that?
Wasn't Heather pregnant?
Yes, Heather was pregnant during that time. And I had to get back surgery afterwards because I blew a disc out doing the whole thing, but whatever.
Wonder how.
Yeah. And so I tore it apart to redo it. And that's it's framed up. So I framed it like a house. I learned how to frame a house. And so I framed it like a house.
Questionable.
It's not questionable. You just got to finish it.
Yeah. We're going to pretty much put 2 of them together. So it'll be like a 20 by 10, have 2 like 6-foot windows and then 2 3-foot windows because my niece will be 3 next year. And you can sleep comfortably 2 people in the top level of mine. And now that we can close the bottom, you can probably put someone else down there with their own heater. But
sounds like a fall obsession hunt at Marissa's.
Yep.
Yeah, we could all just
spoon, little spoon.
We have 3 of
Pablo's
those.
invited.
Yeah, of course.
As long as
We have-
Pop coming, yeah.
Yeah, Pablo will be there. Actually, I think I'm gonna take my Pablo hunting this weekend. We'll see.
Wait a second. Oh.
Do what?
Yeah, Heather said, "What?" Did you hear that?
Yeah, his name's not Pablo, but
Oh.
we'll call him my Pablo.
Is this the first time Pablo's been hunting?
No, Pablo shot a 9-point and he's all proud of it and it hangs in his room. And I said, well, mine's bigger. And he goes, let me see. And I showed him and he got sad.
Wait, is this an actual 9-point or is it like video game 9-point?
A real one.
Okay.
He hasn't been in a couple years. So I actually really would love to sit in his backyard on his porch because his family owns apple orchards in the Kent City area, Todd.
Heather wants to know his real name.
I'll text it to her.
I'll text it to her.
Come on, give him a shout out.
That's all right.
His name is Pablo.
I'll come up there just to meet him this weekend, and I'll let everybody know.
Yeah. Former student.
No, he went to Sparta.
Oh, okay.
He lives on Fruit Ridge in Kent City. So
Okay, I don't know this one then.
big old deer up there. No, thank God. I've explored outside of Coopersville now.
That a girl.
She expanded her range.
Yeah, I'm done in here. So actually, funny story. I tried to date a hunting guide. My mom and her coworker set us up.
Was it like on huntingguides.com?
No. So her coworker went to New Zealand and this kid was the guide. Their family owns a ranch in Big Rapids.
Yeah.
And like he's tall, he likes to hunt. I'm like, okay, sold, free dinner.
Yeah.
So I went on this first date and it went really well. And so I think a couple days after, he was like, so what are your thoughts? What religion are you? And like he's pretty into his faith. Like he blessed our food and everything, which more power to you, buddy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm Catholic. And I really don't like telling people I'm Catholic because the Catholic shame comes out and people are like, oh my God, you're terrible.
Yeah.
And I told him this whole long story about how I don't like to tell people I'm Catholic. And he's like, oh, where do you stand on that? And I was like, I was baptized when I was 4 months old. I didn't really have a choice. I'm like, it is what it is. And he's like, well, we have someone who agrees with Catholicism and someone who doesn't. I'm like, well, I don't agree with all of it. And then he proceeded to tell me I needed God's help and I need to go to church and I was a horrible person.
Yeah, we're done with that.
And so I will never, ever speak to him or anyone who works at that ranch ever again.
So a little, not really a secret, but Heather and I went on a huge vacation a few years ago. We went to Italy, we went to Rome, we went to Vatican City, Greece. We went on a cruise, all kinds of stuff. This was the time when Pope, gosh, which Pope was it? He was in the hospital.
The one that just died.
Before the current one. And Heather and I, when we were there, he was in the hospital. We're like, if we see smoke, we're like, God damn, let's go get vapes and just, we don't vape, but let's go get vapes and just start blowing smoke everywhere.
We might die tonight. We shouldn't be saying this.
He ended up getting released and went back to the
we missed him by like 2 days. But
it was awesome. You can go there and just buy wine on the streets right when you're right outside the Vatican City. They had like, hey, we got wine here, champagne, and all. Yeah, it was crazy. And then I freaked out because they talk about in Italy, lots of pickpocketers, right? Mm-hmm. And so Heather's like, go get us some wine at that cart over there. So I go over there, but she took my wallet and I didn't realize it. I gave it to her for safekeeping. She took it. So I went there and I'm like, I was like freaking out. I'm like, my wallet's gone. The dude was like, whatever. I'm like, yeah, right. We figured it out. But
I got my wine after all. It's okay.
It was fun. I was still waiting to see Russell Crowe. I was waiting for Gladiators. We went to the Coliseum, and I was waiting for Russell Crowe to prop up any second now. But
so was I.
In a
Oh.
different way, though, Todd.
Oh
All right, guys, I'm out.
my God.
Yep, we got to work.
No, I got to get up and take my father-in-law for surgery in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I want to either that or take Terry to Virginia.
I would have went down.
Or come up to Michigan. We got some does to shoot.
I'll come up.
Yeah, you're
When is
invited
this little
anytime.
yeah, when is this little dough party?
It's on a date.
Yeah. Whenever. Marissa, you're like right across the street, so whenever.
I am,
To
yeah, I'll
say
be
at
over
this
I
rate,
can be over there tomorrow.
I might be up there tomorrow.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm planning. I got to take care of the doe that I shot tomorrow. I like donated it, so I'm gonna go take care of it. But I took the farm truck and it's got a flat tire, so I go to pump it up today and it doesn't pump up. So I'm like, what the fuck? So our farm truck is like
The
DOA. Yeah,
The dough might be going in my Jeep tomorrow.
yeah.
What? Oh, look
So
at
we
that
gotta
horse.
Put it on the
Us.
put it on the roof.
I thought about throwing it on my roof. Actually, I was gonna strap it on my roof.
We have to.
Yeah,
The
or the
girls-
hood,
Yeah.
my Jeep.
or the hood. I thought about the hood too, because the processor is right down the road, like 2 miles.
It's not too much.
It'd be a good picture and it'd be a good story.
Yeah, for sure. Get
Oh my
Oh my
content.
gosh.
Keep coming up.
He said whenever.
Actually, Heather and Todd, did you guys hear about the EHV outbreak in Michigan now?
No.
Or in the horse world?
All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right, see you, Anthony.
See, Anthony.
Bye.
Hey, Greasy,
Yeah.
bud.
I was kind of watching stuff, but I don't really know what's going on with it.
So I guess so someone went to WPRA finals in Waco and there was a confirmed positive of EHB. And then they went to Barrel Futurity America finals in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And then they had another confirmed positive. And then there are a lot of people in Michigan who went who were exposed. And I guess it can like live on your clothes, live on like wet surface for a week. And yeah, like Shelby Beachlog was down there and Christy's down there. And they're from Michigan. And they come to all these big shows and like a lot of people we know. And they said even if you were in the barn, Lazy E said you were not under quarantine yet. But
Who's Lazy E?
we're urging you to leave. That's it, the ranch or the arena in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was
They
a
said that we're urging people to leave in the next 24 hours due to the severity. They
Wow.
talked about canceling
So you
NFR.
went.
I really should be putting down, but
Yeah,
selfishly, I can't put her down. Like I've had her.
Tessa?
Yeah.
Tessa, she still have her abscess.
No,
No,
she looks like
but
she's
yeah.
rickets.
Yeah.
It's bad, and I really should be putting her down, and I just can't yet. And
Yeah,
so
it's hard.
it
But-
sucks, and it's expensive.
Right. Right. So,
This
yeah.
one, never mind. I'm not going to say because we're still filming this right now. So
Well, but there's one person watching. Maybe nobody
I'm
knows.
not, I'm not going to say what I'm going to say.
Say that was
But
Anthony.
yeah, so
That was Anthony watching
that's
himself.
happening.
Anthony was watching himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going on. They're not canceling NFR. They're not requiring a negative EHV test within 24 hours upon arrival, which is crazy. But then you have all these people who came back from Barrel Futurities, and Futurities are surprisingly big in Michigan now. And like you bring 2, 3, 4 horses down there. Anyone who is exposed is supposed to quarantine, but you got to come back. You got to go to a stop on the other barns on the way.
Oh.
And I guess there was a confirmed positive in Michigan now. And IBRA released a statement
That I
saying
did
they were pulling all their sanctions across the state, across the nation. Actually, Shane Klein said IBRA will not be sanctioning anything until after December 4th, which is the quarantine period.
Interesting. Mhm.
Yeah. So, and like when you get their shots, like their spring shots, they're vaccinated for it, but somehow they can still get it because it mutates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I'm supposed to go to a barrel race on the 6th. I don't think that'll be happening. Even if they give us the all clear, I don't want to screw around with it.
No,
Yeah.
it's too scary.
Yeah, and I mean, Stevie Hillman, one of the pro barrel racers, she had a horse, one of her best horses she had to put down because her horse got EHV from a vet in Texas, and Texas requires them to be put down
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of them won't survive, or if they do, they have like severe tie-ups, muscle spasms, neurological problems. So I'm not even that's an
That's a
issue I
Texas
don't even
thing.
want to
Yeah,
touch.
for sure.
Even if they're
yeah.
vaccinated for it, it's still crazy to think about that something from Texas came all the way up here, like where it originated in Texas and Oklahoma.
Remy.
And now I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more positive cases because people are like looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if your horse had a fever, they could have had it for like a week. But I don't
Wait a
know.
minute.
That's just an issue I don't even want to touch.
Yeah.
So don't take your horses anywhere. I'm
No,
honestly
our
really
horses are
surprised.
100%. Actually, our horses, the majority are over across the street. So when I shot the other day, Cass, the horses were in the pasture right next door, but they didn't. So I'm thinking they're going to be like stirred up.
Yeah.
But they're perfectly fine.
Huh.
And when I shot at so what happened was this. I was sitting there. I had a 12 gauge. It's a pretty stocky 12 gauge. It's a little heavier than what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to, but it's a little heavier than the gun I usually use. It's
Right.
Tele 350. So I'm sitting there, and it was at that time, and I'm kind of looking around. I'm like, oh shit, there's a deer right here staring at me, and it was a young deer. I'm like, okay, so I did the whole freeze thing, and I had the gun up already, red on my shoulder, ready to shoot, right? And this thing is doing the whole head bobbing, weaving thing, and then she just walks out and starts eating. I'm like, okay, cool. But then all of a sudden another one pops out. I'm like, yep, she's big. I'm going to shoot her. She comes out a little bit more, but she looks right up at me right away.
Yep.
Does the head bobbing, weaving, does everything, stomping, does everything. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not even moving. She turns and just kind of off into the woods. Like, okay, so the little one turns and goes off in the woods. Like, yeah, they're gone. So I happen to move like this, and all of a sudden, tails up, gone. I'm like, God damn it, they saw me, right? So then as it got closer to dark, I mean, it was right at last light. All of a sudden, the two come back, the mom and the baby. And they're, like I said, 30 yards away. And they come right out. They don't even look at me this time. Just come right out, start eating. And I'm trying to get the mom in the scope. I get her in the scope, and I'm just waiting for her to turn, give me a shot. And so I'm waiting. And it's one of those that you have to click the hammer. So I click the hammer, and she looks up at me because the hammer clicks. And I'm just like focused in the scope, 100% focused in the scope on her. And when she gives me a shot, but she kept looking up at me after the click. And so she was like she was quartered to me.
Yeah.
So I put it right on the front of her chest, right? Like thinking that if I go through this side, it's going to zip through her heart and come out the back side, right? Yeah. Put it right on there. I fire, and I see her kick and then take off. When she kicks, I look out, the whole field goes tails up and go. I'm like, holy shit. There were like 20 deer out
There
here.
were deer
everywhere. I'm like, I didn't realize that because I was so focused on that one deer.
Fixated, yeah.
Yeah. And so she took off like a bat out of hell. And then the little one just kind of after her, and the rest of them just kind of, they jumped and then just kind of, and then they meandered. I'm like, fuck. So I get down and look, and just white hair everywhere. I'm like, yeah. So the bullet, and no meat on the white hair. So it just shaved her somehow.
Oh no.
And that was with a 12 gauge at about probably 35 to 40 yards. 12
wow.
Gauge. Yeah. So I'm thinking the only thing I can think of is that stand, I realize, sits forward a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that I'm more down, And so when I shot, the bullet went, straight down. But
that's my little 4 points hanging out. Look at him.
Go get him.
Loki.
Yeah.
He's so dumb. He's standing out there the other day. I'm throwing barbecue chips out the window that I don't want to eat. Looking around. Eating it. He can't eat an apple. We have an apple tree. and he picks it up and it'll like squeak out of his teeth, and then he'll pick it up and he'll carry it around and he'll drop it and pick it up and carry it around again. He'll drop it.
So it was funny because after I shot that big buck with my bow, I sat there for a while, and when I looked at him when he ran off, I'm looking at him like I don't see my arrow sticking out, and I don't see blood on the opposite side, but on the side I hit him was a big wet spot. I'm like, that's got to be blood, right? So I get down. Sure enough, we're right where he was standing. My arrow was there, soaked in blood from tip to tip. I mean, it was just soaked in blood, and I'm just like, yep, he's hammered. He's dead.
Done.
And yeah, so it was. I was kind of pissed about that, but when I got down and started tracking them, I got out in the field, picked my arrow up, and I look up, and there's another 5-point walking right at me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I'm in the open field walking right at me. So I was like videoing him walking right at me. I'm like, you little bastard. Yeah. I'm thinking I should walk right at him, but
Never fails. Yeah.
so
They'll do
turkey,
that.
turkey in the fall here. I didn't. So the last probably 3 or 4 years, I've always gotten a shot at a turkey. This year, I did not get a shot at a turkey. They didn't come in close enough or anything. The day after, so opening morning of gun season, the 15th, which is the day after you can shoot a turkey, I have a flock of 20 come in 10 yards away. Like, you're kidding me.
every year. That happens to me. We have a crossbow that hangs in my blind because there's one window. There's a house with horses, so we don't shoot shotguns out that window.
Yeah.
And so we keep that one in there in case something comes through there. And I sent my dad a picture. I was like, "What do I do?" He's like, "Fire a warning shot." He goes, "Grab your crossbow." So I just launched one out there, and it was just the whole field just.
With the turkeys.
Yeah, I just tossed an arrow out there, and it scared the crap out of them.
Yep, I didn't. Yeah.
I had
Didn't
plenty
really-
of really fall on camera, and I texted you quite a few times when they came in. I never got at one, but after that, they've dissipated. They won't be back around till spring.
Well, and I won't even see them in the
They're gonna be
spring.
able to crash.
I'll see 100 deer in the spring.
Yeah, right.
But I won't see turkeys in the spring. I'm seeing 100 turkeys.
Yeah,
Although
without
I'm seeing deer. I'm still seeing deer. Sam, what's up?
Damn. Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Long time no see.
a couple of
How are
things.
you?
I was like, I joined and I was like waiting for Sam to turn his camera on at like
Yeah,
right at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we spent an hour and a half talking about Sam. Where's Sam? Where is it? What's up? What's Sam up
Oh
to?
boy. Now I'm gonna have to
And
go back
I
and
was the
rewatch
first
this one.
one.
No.
I was the first one in
No,
there, and I was like, well,
deep.
this is fun. We're all just sitting with our cameras off. And then
Yeah.
Mike turned his on, and I was like, well, I guess we'll start it.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
take a break, but then Ryan texted me, Marissa texted me. I'm like, yeah, we might as well go jump on. So
well, I texted Todd. I was like, no one's starting conversation. And then Todd got here like 45 minutes after the fact, so we were already drumming it up going.
Yeah.
Thankfully, but the first like 10 minutes was just like you could see our names and the little mute symbol.
Well,
I was waiting.
I always show up a couple minutes late because I do a Bible study with a bunch of my college roommates on Thursday nights via FaceTime. So I'm with those guys, and then by the time we're finally closing up, I'm like, "Yo, I gotta go. I've got this
I'll
other
go hang
meeting
out with some other folks.
So
yeah, today was insane. That's why I said I need a little break. But
yeah,
it was
a very relaxed evening. Nothing special.
Yeah, I dealt with, so I get to school, I walk in the door, and right away I'm like, so I had a huge meeting today, and one of the people that were supposed to be in the meeting had a family emergency, so they didn't show up to school, so I had to find a replacement for that. Found a replacement, and it was just one thing after another like that. Ended up meeting with probation officers because I'm going to be subpoenaed to testify in court for something. It ended up, it was all kinds of stuff like that. Had a huge meeting with like 20 people in. I had attorneys in that meeting, had people from the other side of the state from Detroit come over. Like it's a 3-hour drive from Detroit to over here. advocates for student. This one particular student, it was insane. So I had two meetings scheduled and ended up with 5 meetings today. Tomorrow I have 2 more meetings. So it was like I needed a break, but then you guys are like, join, come on, come join us.
Peer pressure.
You guys.
Yeah.
Marissa's to blame.
It was me. It's okay. And then I told him, I was like, okay, allegedly Todd's gonna be here at 8:30.
Yeah, it was like 8:40 or something like that.
Yeah.
Then as soon as I got on, a lot of people logged off.
That's all right.
Right.
So we ran it by Mike and Lawson earlier, but is there anything else that you need for this veteran hunt, Sam?
Pink hoop camo.
No, yeah, I've been talking to those boys about seeing what we can do for our hunter to get some of that stuff. But yeah, it's
I was just say I know you're looking for more official side of the sponsorship deal, but if there's anything, low hanging fruit below the media line that you need, let me know.
I appreciate it. Everything's coming together nicely for sure. We got sponsors jumping on board to help with the needed funds and everything, and yeah, just making sure that we got gear and all the other needs met right now. So we got a week or two to get all our ducks in a row, but
gotcha.
It's been pretty good so far. Pretty excited.
Good deal. I just want to make sure those guys knew if you guys need anything to give me a holler. See what we can
appreciate it for sure.
Yep.
Hess came up with a pretty cool idea. We got to pitch this to who? Pink camo. Hoop pink camo.
No, this wasn't an idea. Hold on. Todd sends me this picture of the doe. He
Same sweatshirt I had on right now.
The sweatshirt he's wearing in the picture looked pink. And I said, well, I guess we all ought to start wearing pink out to the woods. I guess it just works. And he was like, well, I'm going to get you suited up in some pink camo. We'll send you out there. It's like, well, I'll probably kill a handful of them.
Okay, so Cass, I do need to ask you this. When have you ever seen me wear pink?
Never.
Why? Thank you. So why did you assume it was mine?
I did not assume it. Well, okay. I sarcastically said that to give Todd a bunch of shit.
That's fair.
It wasn't necessarily directed at you.
That's fair.
I guess if you want me to say next time is that Piper sweatshirt, but I assumed he wouldn't fit in one of Piper's sweatshirts.
The look you just got from Piper, who is right off camera.
That I know that kid is just slinging daggers.
Oh, I'm sure. She's good for that. What's up, Pipe?
She takes after mom.
Pipey, what are you doing?
See you.
She's gonna say hi. There you are, kiddo. What's up?
Nothing.
Hey, you want me to come see you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I wish she got as excited as that when I said I'm coming over. She goes, okay.
You're like 5 minutes away.
Yeah, but Heather said I'm never there anymore.
Oh, she used to come see us all the time.
Good.
I drive by her house every morning.
Oh, you do. You probably do. I forget about that. Sometimes it does not pay to live on the main road.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah, so next time you drive past my house, like tomorrow morning on your way to school, just look at my car mirror.
I am gonna look tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
So Sam, you went out.
I think it's facing the road too. So
last weekend to the dirt property, right?
I went out the last 2 days. I went out Tuesday and Wednesday with Wyatt.
Okay, how was that?
Hot.
That's what you said. It was like 81 degrees, right?
81 was nice. No, the high on Tuesday was like 87.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it set a record.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
we hunted Tuesday evening and Wednesday morning. Just a quick trip. All we saw was a little buck on Wednesday. That was it.
Wow. I mean, we've been warmer here, but not that warm.
We're warming up a bit right now.
Sounds rough.
As soon as I get a deer in the garage, we warm up. But shit, the other day when I went to school, I said it was like 22 or 24 degrees or something like that when I was on my way to work. Like, that was nuts. It was cold.
Yeah.
Todd texted me. He was like, hey, it's 24 degrees this morning, and sends me like a cold emoji or something. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
sitting in a ground blind in a t-shirt right now.
That's what you said. Yeah.
How do you guys do that in terms
You
of
and he was
butchering
talking
deer
about
up?
How the what?
I said, how do
was
you guys do that in terms of butchering deer up? I mean, I know it's kind of a struggle for
yeah.
us. Like if it's in the 60s, I'm rushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Seriously, I've had that question too. Yeah.
you're stacked against the clock for sure. You got to get moving. But
Quarter it up, and do you let it sit on ice longer? Like quarter it up and throw it on ice, or do you just try to waylay it out?
honestly, I mean, I'm not trying to take my time with anything, but I'll core it up, cut it up, get it on ice, and it's on ice till I get home, and then I finish the job. You know,
Yeah,
that's pretty much just how it goes. So
gotcha.
I just might have to buy more ice.
Yeah.
Right. Better
So-
safe than sorry.
So those hogs we shot when it was 130 degrees outside, like Sam, you just pulled the back straps out of mine, right? That was it.
Out of yours?
Yeah, I think you just pulled the
No,
back.
we did the whole deal. We did back straps and we quartered yours up.
And then, so by the time we got mine done, yours was already spoiled.
Yeah, the
It was
pig that
so
I
hot.
shot was I mean it was small. It wasn't a big
Don't say-
pig by any means, but yeah, it was done.
You would have got bacon, like 2 strips of bacon out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was already cooked. Yep. But yeah, it was just crazy how it spoiled so quickly.
Well, when it's triple digits outside,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I'd be dying. I can't do heat.
and
Yeah,
that's
I'm
living
ready
big.
for some real fall and winter weather.
Yeah.
It teases us for like a week and then it just bounces back to hot. So
Right.
Hmm. Here too, it gets in the 30s and then it's in the 50s and then it's in the 40s and then it's in the 50s and then
Well,
it's in
yeah.
the 20s.
50s sounds great. I haven't even seen 50s.
Hey,
We're supposed to be in the 50s from now until Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is supposed to crash. We're supposed to get snowstorms, and it's supposed to be
I
getting
want
really
it
cold. Yeah.
to dump buckets of snow so bad.
yes, please.
I don't like snow, so I'm okay.
I'd
I'm
rather
okay
not.
Yeah,
going
you got to
with it.
plow the driveway.
Yeah. That's more work for us.
You just
I did. Yeah. So Andy's going with us on the crane hunt now, Sam.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So we got a total of, what is that, eight or nine?
8 or 9, yeah,
I
something
think
like
that
that.
makes 8.
Well,
So-
because no, I've got an extra on my end, so maybe that's 9.
Okay.
Because I've got I had the Zach, who already he turned in his deposit, and then Tyler extended invitations outside of follow-up session, and I invited one other guy that hunts birds and his son, but he can't go, but his son can. So I offered to take him hunting, and he's like 16, 17 years old.
Really? That's gonna be awesome.
16, yeah.
Gotcha.
So he's going to be tagging along with us. I shoot sporting clays and trap and stuff with him. I mean, he'll kill probably more birds than the rest of us.
Hopefully, we need to max out.
Yeah, right.
So
So
last time, were you with us the last time, Cass?
Yeah, I've gone. The first time we got going out there, and the second time, which was 2 years.
Yeah,
ago.
the first time we went out, we maxed out quick.
Oh yeah, it was fast. The second time we're I don't think we quite hit our limit, but then we also shot those speckled bellies too. So
well, that's the thing. I think second day turned into a goose hunt. We started shooting speckled bellies.
I've still got a speckled belly in my freezer that I want to take to the taxidermist, but I was questioning it because I was like, I don't think we filled out any kind of special tags, because with the crane you got to fill out.
I don't think we had to, because he said if there's a spec, you can shoot anything, right?
No.
Because I got a spec belly on my wall here.
I couldn't remember, so I need to find out, because I need to take that bird in because I want to get it up on the wall too.
In CRO Studios, I got a spec belly, aka Kess bedroom.
Soon to be.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go study for organic chemistry.
Wait, Oh, yeah. Usually college ends after Thanksgiving, right?
Ocam is a living nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if I
I
come
think
up here
we're
this weekend,
second.
we'll give you a holler. See what
For
you
sure.
got.
Yeah.
For sure. We'll
Catch
get the
up,
whole crew
whatever.
together again. That was fun.
Yep.
Don't worry, I won't be in Mexico this time.
Yeah, no kidding.
That we know of, anyway.
Pablo's home.
Yeah.
Pablo's home, so.
Yeah. Go take
All
care of Pablo.
right.
We'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah.
See ya.
See.
So yeah, we got a bunch of those. I was telling these guys I haven't seen a buck since, gosh, before gun season. Even that day, I saw about 60 deer. I saw 2 bucks that day. One was a spike, one was a fork horn, but it only had one side. The other side was broke off. And that was it. So that was a week before gun season. Gun season started a week ago Saturday.
It's been very sporadic. I've had a lot of them. I nestled a camera in the middle of this bedding area this year, and I've gotten quite a bit of buck movement in there, but it's not solidified buck movement. They're moving from one section of the bedding area to the other, and they're just sniffing out does, and they will not get up.
So I don't know what's going to happen. So Sam, I don't know if I don't remember if I told you, Pitchfork, my #1 buck for the last 2 years, found him.
Yeah, you sent me some pictures of him that night.
Yeah.
You were out there looking for that doe.
Yeah.
Told me
You've got a
probably
picture
hit
of
by a
him?
car or something.
You need a picture? I can send you a picture. I just got my phone now.
Heather will send it before you get a chance to.
My phone.
Pitchfork.
My phone. My phone's gone.
Meanwhile,
So
he's on.
we'll send you a phone. Oh wait, there's my phone. It's in my pocket.
Oh.
But yeah, so we'll send you a picture. But yeah, so at least I won't obsess over him, because I know where he is. But at the same time, we found him on the neighbor's property, and the grandson is working on becoming a taxidermist. He's European my buck I shot this year. He's Euroing it. So that's what he's working on. So he was like, so he cut the head off the thing. He's like, I'm going to Euro this one too, because the hide was already, it's only probably about a week old, dead.
But it's destroyed.
But it was, yeah, I don't know if you could still cape it out. I don't think you could cape it out. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, he just cut the head off. He's going to Euro it. And I'm like, I want the Euro, but at the same time, it was on his property, and that's what he's working on. So, but man, I had him on camera several times. And so it looks like he was hit by a car because it was all skidded down the side. Couldn't find a bullet hole anywhere. The only thing I could think of is if it was hit by a bullet or hit by an arrow, it was back, and the coyotes had already eaten the back side of it.
Right, which would make sense.
Yeah. And so, but anyway, big buck. And then the next day, so we tracked his doe that night, couldn't find it. He took the next day off work, went back out there, and this is after we found Pitchfork that night. Went back out there. He found another huge 8-pointer that's been dead a while. Because he just had the skull, and then he was a deadhead.
Yeah,
but it was a really big rack still, and the antlers are in really good condition still. So
that was really cool.
So it was crazy.
Yeah,
but I don't
on deer like that.
Yeah, for sure. And we know, I had said is EHD. No, it's not EHD. You look at it, it was not EHD because he was still pretty thick. And man, you pick that head up, it was so heavy. He was pretty thick. Yeah. But
he was hit by a car.
He was hit by a car, I'm pretty sure. Which a deer that old typically is not hit by a car because they kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smarter than that most of the time.
More than that, yeah.
Not always guaranteed. Thinking with the wrong head time of year.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Because like I said, it was within the last week.
Right.
So
it's a tough pill to swallow, but I'm sure he's got some offspring out there.
Well, and that's what I said too. He's got to have some. We got a lot of spikes and forkhorns around this year. There's a fork. So my next year, so I have 1 buck tag left. and I can shoot any buck I want. So if I want to shoot a little, little spike, pencil head spike, I can shoot a pencil spike if I want. But there's one deer out here that I know of, unless more move in with the second rut. He's a 4-pointer, and he goes way out beyond his ears, and he forks at the end, and he's actually got mass, he's got length, and he's got width, he's got all but he's only a 4-point. So I said to Heather, we need to shoot that thing just because of genetics. He's only a 4-point, but he's an older deer. Still.
Yeah. He's been here for 2 years?
At least, yeah. Yeah. So, but I haven't seen him actually since before opening day. I saw him before opening day. Of gun season, I should say.
All right. Yeah, that flips things around quick.
Yep. So anyway, 10:30.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off of here, take a shower.
You've been busy tonight, Sam?
Here shortly.
Oh, just stuffing things, man.
Yeah. So how has it been being the engineer now?
Oh, he's an engineer.
It's been fun. I'm at a different station on overtime today, but yeah, it's been fun. I got a good crew and good thing going. I'm enjoying it.
You still working with Nick?
Huh?
Are you still working with Nick?
Yeah, so actually when I promoted, Nick and I kind of got connected and everything. I mean, we knew of each other, but we got to know each other when years ago we went to paramedic school together. And so that's kind of how we figured out we both like hunting and all of the same things.
Yeah.
How he kind of got connected.
When I was down there back in the spring, you guys were talking about how you were going to be at the same house.
Yeah, so that happened for the first time because we've always been at either same shift but different stations or same station but on different shifts. And so when I promoted, there was an open driver hole at his station that I got moved to. So I didn't request it or anything. It just happened. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
We get to work every time I go to work with him. So it's cool.
Good deal. Awesome.
Yeah, pretty fun.
Yep.
Right on. Well, I think I'll be signing off here, fellas.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, boat, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get work in the morning for myself.
And another full day of meetings tomorrow. So yippee.
Yep.
But yeah, Kess, let me know whenever for weekend or whenever.
Yeah, I'll holler at you. I was thinking about next weekend would be a little bit more prime, and then I got to thinking about Thanksgiving plans. I was like, well, that ain't gonna work. So,
well, even that, whatever. We're hosting on Thanksgiving Day. We sit around and watch football, get fat, and drink and all that stuff, And then Friday we have Piper. So Piper's birthday is actually on Saturday, so we're doing a birthday party on Friday.
Gotcha.
Because Michigan and Ohio State play on Saturday.
Yeah, because I've got Thursday and Friday are booked up too. So I was like, even if I did do that, then it'd be a late takeoff Friday. So yeah, I'll have to look at some plans. I don't know.
You have
it may
to
be a last second deal. I may end up driving up there tomorrow after work. We'll see.
If you want, whatever, let me know.
We'll see how it goes. But I'll shoot you and Heather a message here shortly tomorrow.
My plan is to sit in the stand that you sat in, but if you set out back here, and it'd just be a quick, I'll show you where the stands are. It's really easy. So
to me. Yep. So yeah, I'll shoot you guys a message tomorrow at some point once I get everything figured out, because it's either going to be Kentucky or Michigan for the weekend. So one of the two.
Okay. This weekend, the weather is supposed to be like 40s, 50s. So it's supposed to be warm this weekend, warmer.
My biggest concern is I just didn't want to get stuck in a blizzard up there with the lake.
Yeah, no blizzard this weekend. I don't know. I can't guarantee anything next weekend because they're talking about Thanksgiving is supposed to change.
Right.
But you do have to the end. You do have to the end of January, so your tag is good till the end of January.
Yeah, no, I've got plenty of time, so I'm not worried about it. But I'd like to get up here and catch up with you guys again. So I just want to make sure I got enough time to do it.
You can go to the crane hunt and come home with us, and we can celebrate New Year's in the field.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea right there. You'll meet my buddy
Yeah.
Zach. You'll like him. He's a goofy ass.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he'll
So I can tell you guys, because you guys know Andy. Andy just finalized his divorce.
Right.
And had a really rough week. And
if
just,
we're not still alive.
yeah, we were going back and forth. And so Heather and I were talking. We actually talked about this before.
Yeah.
This all happened with Andy. It'd be cool to hang out with Andy again. And honestly, our oldest is playing high school basketball. They have practice over Christmas break.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out how we're going to get her to practice and be in Texas at the same time.
Well, and the other thing of it is like, Sam, you understand this, like having a farm, like
the animals
and trying to leave and trying to have someone cover. It's just, it's very tough.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we committed, and Heather really wanted to go, but when Andy dealt with this stuff, we were talking about, what can we do for Andy? So Heather was like, what if I stayed home, dealt with the animals, helped, took care of our kids.
There's something telling me that I need to stay home. I don't know what it is right
Heather's
now.
bailing out.
Not really bailing out, because we got, so I said to Andy, I go, would you come if we paid for you? Basically. Would you come if you met us in Kansas City and everything's taken care of?
There's some reason I'm supposed to stay home, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know what I want to go, but it's one of those, my gut feeling. And we've had some stuff going on the farm that I'm like, I don't know.
We have a horse that we're supposed to put down, but we're kind of like, we can't.
I'm struggling with that.
We're struggling with that one. So yeah.
She's the one that she's the second one we got on technically third one, but I had her through all of my miscarriages and everything. And I'm really struggling with having to put her down. I know I need to, I know I should, but it sucks.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah. So anyway, Andy is pretty excited. So he's coming with us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you need help with that too, let me know. We'll make something work.
Well, I said to Andy, I go, yeah, we got it. Yeah, it's here. I mean, it's all paid for already. I mean, we paid for the whole thing already.
I thought about that too. I don't nearly have the personal relationship that you guys have with Andy, but I was like, I love being around his goofy ass. So if he has the opportunity to go, I would be willing to help him go.
Well, with Andy last spring, I used one of his guns, and I said, what would be awesome? Because it was like, gosh, when I flew out there, it was like, I don't know, like $300 for my round trip ticket, but it was going to be like another $300 or $400 just to fly my gun out, because it was over, because of the price for over it. Case, yeah, the case was so large that that's the cost of it. I'm like, are you kidding me? So it would have doubled my cost. So I said to Andy flat out last year, I go, if I can figure a way to get my gun out to you before the snow goose hunt, that would be awesome. I can use my gun. I want to borrow your guns.
Right.
And so I said to Heather, with Andy going, I go, maybe I just send it, because the gun I'm going to use on the crane hunt will be the gun I use on the snow goose hunt. Maybe I send everything with Andy and just say, here, take it. Because I said, meet us in Michigan or Kansas City. Because my thought is, yes, he has his family. I don't know what he does on Thanksgiving, Christmas. Christmas, I would imagine, is going to be more important, because he'll want to be around his kids. To what extent? No clue. That's what the divorce and thing, everything looks like.
Right.
So I just said to Andy, if you want to hang out with us for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever you want, you're always welcome. New Year's, whatever, you're always welcome. So he actually texted me the other day. I might be up there around in December sometime. I'm like, okay, cool. But then when Heather and I were talking tonight, he was showing me the divorce papers. It's finalized and blah, blah, blah. So I was showing Heather, and she was like, you know what? I think we need to do this. We need to have Andy go down to the crane hunt, because he was telling me how hard it was. It's been on him and stuff. So so he's excited to go down. And so I said, come to Michigan or meet us in KC. He goes, I'm meeting in KC because I hate dealing with Wisconsin and Chicago traffic. I'm like, yep, got it.
There you go.
Yep. So
that'll be good for him. It'll be good for us.
Yeah, it will be. he hasn't been on a trip like this in a while. So
Yeah, absolutely. Good deal, folks.
yep.
All right.
I'm
All right,
going
guys.
to head out, and you guys have a good night and take it easy.
Absolutely. I'm gonna sign
You as
off.
well.
It's good to see you guys.
Yeah, always.
I'll give you a holler tomorrow, Todd.
Sounds good. Yep. Talk to you
All right.
later.
Take
Yeah.
care, guys. Bye.
Yep.